Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once more to some... It'll be on screen too, there we go. Age of Mythology. Now, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do more than one mission today. I think the last 2 days, I've just managed to do one mission each. Which makes sense because those 2 missions were Isis Hear My Plea and Let's Go, which are both fairly difficult and in-depth missions. Same with Tug of War. I think Tug of War was also a, one mission day, so we've not been going at a very fast pace. To be fair, Tug of War took me I think 3 hours at least. It took a long time to get this one right. It took many attempts, and it was no good. And we're on to Good Advice, which I think is the one that you turn red and there's the whole dream sequence, and that's very difficult as far as I remember. At least last time I did it, I think it was pretty tough. Or at least takes a long time to whittle down the defenses of the city. And then this one I don't quite remember. Island Fortress. Ooh, I might remember that one actually. Isn't that the one where, okay, you have this segment of the map, imagine this is the map right here, and then this segment of the map kind of in the bottom half is our base, and then isn't it that Kemsit has this big island here that's impervious to assailing, and you need to somehow break in and get the Osiris piece? I remember that one being annoying and taking a long time. I don't remember it being particularly difficult. I don't think dying is as much of an issue as just actually getting the level done. But we'll see. And then, of course, a long way from home is the infamous Tamarisk Tree level, where I think when I was talking to my brother just recently and mentioning how Age of Mythology has a ludicrous difficulty now, he literally brought up this level unprompted as an example of a level that could be very difficult. So that one I'm not looking forward to. Definitely not. And what do we got after that? Another Osiris piece, Pirate Stronghold. Don't remember what that one is about. Oh, good. This one, I'm not certain on this one, but I think this is the one that you need to have the Guardian, possibly, and then you need to defend the Guardian and the pieces of the Osiris, and there's isn't that the one? There's the big merchant route on the right side of the map, and the enemy's base is over on the left side, and you're kind of at the top right, and the enemy just keeps attacking you, and it was really difficult to stay alive, if I remember correctly. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, we're on Good Advice. That's where we are. So we'll deal with all that later. But oh, is this where we turn into pigs? Yeah. Interesting. I thought we already did that one. But then we have Norse stuff, which is gonna be interesting because I don't know, I feel like I play Norse the least. It was one of my favorite factions to play a while back, but since then I have gotten more into playing Egyptian than anything, so not been too proficient at Norse for quite some time, so we'll see how that goes. I'll probably get used to it. Well, let's go into Good Advice and see what's going on here, and if it's the one I remember. I mean, we're definitely falling asleep just like I remember.
We are safe here for now. We will plan in the morning.
All right, thank you.
You have done well. Now I must prepare you for the rest of your journey. Zeus is all-powerful now, but it was not always so. Ages ago, the Titans ruled the universe under Kronos, and humanity suffered under their harsh rule.
'Tis true. The Titans kind of suck.
Caster.
Follow me, Father.
No.
Etymos. Pani.
Okay. If you
Esto.
insist.
Ne. Volume.
Where are we going? This is very much like the tutorial, isn't it?
Ne. Esto. Volume.
Like
Esto.
the first level,
You
or
are not as other men, Father.
Pani. Ne.
You are favored by the gods.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering this
The relic
level.
to the temple.
Volume. Esto.
Sure. Relic to the temple.
Izvoli.
I don't destroy my statues. I want those. Hey, Caster, can you help me out here? You wanna not be useless? I'd appreciate it. Yeah, that's a lot of these guys.
Kalos. Izvoli. Esto. Horo.
Okay, thank you for the healing. I probably would have died otherwise.
Ismaken.
We might still die because this is just a lot of cyclopes.
Horo. Pani. Ne.
Yeah, there isn't any way to actually beat that unless these are also lightning.
Pani. Ne.
Nope.
Volume. Malesta. Ne.
Anything back here?
Pani.
Doesn't really look like it.
Pani.
We can't even walk further that way.
Izvoli.
Oh, we can't. We get body blocked and can't even fight. Caster, can you help at all? Okay. Well, it just sits here then. I guess we restart. Yeah, these one hero missions are very iffy on Ludicrous because they make them harder, but they don't give you any additional things to work with. So it kind of is a hit or miss as to whether or not you actually can beat it.
Follow me, Father.
You better help this time, Caster. I mean, look, you have 7.2 damage, triple damage against myth units. You're strange, and yet you're just doing nothing.
Malesta.
You are not as other men, Father.
Esto. Volume.
You are favored by the gods.
Esto.
Get the relic to the temple.
Why do you not grab it?
Ne. Mal. Kalos.
So am I supposed to put that in before fighting these guys? Or maybe I'm supposed to wait until these guys are dealt with?
Pani. Volume. Ismaken. Procese.
Okay, there's two things that I know I can do better. Methinks. Because yeah, I think what I need to do is I can kill the two Cyclopes before grabbing the relic, because I think putting the relic in is what spawns the rest of them. I kind of thought that it was just turning on the lightning, and so it would be just a good thing to do, but
We are safe here for now.
evidently no. And then I can hit one of the guys with
Follow me,
lightning
Father.
right as they spawn in, so that the statues can live longer and do more damage for me.
Pani.
So that is the plan
Volume.
so far.
Pani.
You are not as other men, Father.
Am I not?
You are favored by the gods.
I am favored by the gods. That's why they summon in a bunch of Cyclopes to attack me. That makes sense. Yeah, so as you can see, no enemies have spawned in. And that gives me plenty of time to fight off these losers. And then I guess I can regenerate. Yeah, we'll just sit here. Why does it say I have 2 population? Do you count? Because you're the same color as me, but you're not actually my dude.
Léger.
So,
Prostagma.
because yeah, if I try to like delete you, I cannot. And I don't think the temple gives population unless you cost 2 population. A lot of things have been taking. Yeah, he takes 2 population. What the heck? Why do so many infantry take 2 population nowadays? I don't know. It seems weird to me. But we're fully healed, so let's throw that in there, and then we can wipe out one of them. That gives the lightning statues a bit more time to do their magic. Yeah, because now the numbers have dwindled significantly more. Get out of here, Gargarensis. Stop taking out my lightning towers. They're fancy and I like them. Alright. That should have given me enough of a advantage here. Unless maybe not. Are we not stronger than Gargarensis on his own? Why not? Like, how are we supposed to beat this if the Gargarensis solo beats us? Oh, because we have healing. I mean, that I don't know if that'll actually help us. I think we were supposed to have the temple, or the towers, because yeah, his regen is stronger than my attack. Not like fully stronger, but he's almost regenerating more than I'm damaging, whereas he does way more damage. Because yeah, 21.6, 19.8. So that's just impossible. We can't 1v1 Gargarensis. So if we don't beat the Cyclopes with enough leeway, and you can't lightning bolt him. I tried to lightning bolt him in the first attempt, and he wasn't a valid target for the lightning bolt. So that's not even a way out for this. It's just kind of... I'm starting to think this is kind of just impossible. You need to have one of the lightning towers survive, and you need to have Gargarensis focus on you, not one of the lightning towers. How do we do that? I don't know. Because he focused in on one of the lightning towers immediately.
You are not as other men, Father. You are favored by the gods.
So here's the plan. We're going to kill these 2. Then we're going to regenerate. And then I think after I put the relic in, he only spawns after the relic's put in. So if I put in the relic like from over here, then that'll activate the towers. I can lightning bolt one of the Cyclopes, and then I can attack Gargarensis. I think what the issue is that Gargarensis was hit by one of the lightning towers before being hit by Arcantos, and so he just focused down the lightning towers. So if I'm up in his face right as he spawns in, then I can hit him, get him aggroed onto Arcantos instead of the lightning towers, and then I can focus on clearing out the Cyclopes. Hopefully he'll stay focused on us, and then we'll be able to do what we need to do, I guess. Okay, he's on us. Oh, but the lightning towers are dying anyway because I wasn't fighting the Cyclopes well enough. Yeah, that just went even worse. How did that happen? I did pretty much the same thing, I just wasn't auto-attacking the Cyclopes. So I guess that's what we have to do. I just have to take like a 1 second break to aggro Gargarensis. but I can't spare any more time because at least one of those towers has to survive all of the Cyclopes. But how do I do that? That it just seems impossible with the number of things that they throw at me.
Follow
And
me,
those are
Father.
the statues are just so wimpy. They do good damage, but they don't have much health against that many of those big guys.
Volume. Malista.
You are not as other men, Father. You are favored by the gods. Get the relic to the temple.
But I mean, they play tested it, right? It's not impossible. It couldn't be.
Prostagma.
It will regenerate. Yeah, they would have had to have play tested every level and made sure that they were possible on Ludicrous, right? They wouldn't have just... They wouldn't have made this mathematically undoable
Malista. Esto.
and still just put it in the game as if it's fine, right?
Ani.
That wouldn't be their style.
Ismaken. Roshese. Alos. Oro. Isvoli.
Hit him once, okay, but he is just ignoring me and going all the way around.
Alos. Ismaken. Oro.
Okay, he looks like he's on me now. They're still on the tower, though. Can you kill him with that, like, yelling Arcantos? Come on, man. Okay, one of the towers is alive. Will that be enough? I think so. Especially with the healing aura. This regen is just so strong, though. I mean, technically, it's not as strong as mine, because you see it says 2 per second, whereas mine is 2.5 per second. He just does so much more damage that it completely offsets it. Let's just turn off the war cry. I keep forgetting that I can turn off abilities in this version of the game.
The trials you face strengthen
Oh.
you. Continue the journey before you, Father.
I don't wanna. I need to regenerate. I'm almost dead, caster. Please. Defeat the Guardians of the Shrine just ahead. I'll wait. I'll be back here, caster. You got this. You go in. You deal with them. I'll see you later. You know, I gotta take a bit of a breather. Man, I can't believe they made the margins on that so tight. But it was just a matter of keeping one statue alive to be able to beat Gargarensis.
Prostagma.
And I think I still would have lost if that healing hadn't come in when it did. So it's a very, very tight balance. Once we're healed, we'll go to the Guardians of the Shrine thing. And I think they summon more heroes for me to defeat that with, so that should be good. And remember, this is all just a lead up to the next part of the game. Once we're healed, I should actually save it, just because this level doesn't really have checkpoints, I don't think. But it's in multiple segments. If I remember correctly, you do this portion where it's, you know, Arcantos going through doing his little dream thing, and then you end up in the underworld and you're having to break through a bunch of, like, get through a bunch of armies and this big boulder wall to get out to the surface. And then once you're out there, you get in some boats and you head across the way to the big city area, and you have to do then the main portion of the level at that juncture. So if I just had to restart from scratch every time, a dream within a dream. There we go. Because it's a dream sequence, so of course.
Ne.
Okay.
Ulume. Kalos.
Bulume. That is a few enemies. I'm really glad they summoned more units to help us.
Roshes. Ismaken.
Why are you all fighting Amonra? She is not the greatest, you know, tanking unit here.
Kalos. Ne.
Alright. Thanks, Caster. And they're dead.
Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades did battle with the Titans in a great war. Kronos
True.
and the Titans were imprisoned in Tartarus, the
Also
deepest
true.
part of the underworld. Zeus came to rule over all the heavens. Poseidon envies his brother's domain and wishes it for himself. Kronos knows this and tempts Poseidon with promises of power if he is released.
Poseidon. No.
Yes.
Poseidon do be
There
a
are
bit,
several places where one can
hasty.
enter Tartarus, but Zeus sealed them all with adamantine doors. These can only be opened by a mortal's hands. Gargarensis.
The gate. That's what we saw when we entered Erebus in Greece.
Yes.
Thank you,
Gargarensis
Lieutenant
believes
Obvious.
that if he helps the Titans return, Poseidon and Kronos will make him immortal as a reward.
Leger.
Hey, we can actually use Caster now.
Destroy this landslide.
Friggin'
to
lazy
escape the
bones.
underworld. Ne. Esto.
Now, I remember this being particularly difficult. Where are they not reacting? Now they are. Stop running in. Don't run in. They're tanky. Okay, pull back. Why are they getting attacking? They stop it. Stop. Stop. Cease. I'm trying to let people heal. Cease.
Etymos. Isvoli.
Seriously, these people are insufferable. Like, what the heck? Okay, and this thing doesn't count as a myth unit somehow. It's because it's a hero unit, I guess.
It has been a long time since you
Looks
sent
like.
him to the underworld, Arcantos.
He's
Fighting
right there.
old battles again.
As you were talking. But alright, now that everybody is healed, let's send in one catapult to pull an enemy. And then we pull back. That didn't work at all. He didn't even see us coming. He's running away like a big baby. Okay, thank you.
Leger.
Now, all of you guys are going to attack. Why? It's fine. We can heal. It's fine. Their AoE has no power here. Now for the last of the Avengers. I think they were over here. Yeah. And he's just running away too, like a big wimpy baby man. There we go. All of you guys get back. I just want the heroes to deal with this. Because these heroes can easily recover, and these heroes do more damage to myth units. I mean, there's only myth units up here, so let's just assault the place with the myth unit bustin' team. Okay, everyone back up a bit. Okay. We're fine. We can heal. There we go. Was it necessary to not lose any units trying to do that? Not really. But I kind of wanted to. Alright. I just wanted to keep the shades out of this. Everybody else can go in. Where are you going, my guy? Why were you trying to have a freaking threesome there with the catapults? I don't know. But it ain't right. You don't want to do that. Oh great. It just summons enemies on top of our units for no good reason. Don't you just love when the game kills all your units just because Buzz Bomb? These guys do like no damage. Why do we do no damage to enemies that we're supposed to do damage against? So I guess we should do this the opposite. Get these guys as close as possible. Get out of their way. And then we have the myth unit busting team down here to protect. I didn't really... Okay, yep. I didn't really assume that they would just be sending a giant freaking armada of myth units right at our backs. Okay, they give us lightning. It's a bit late for lightning right now. We just need to hold it off long enough for that to run out of hit points. But our army has gotten very small in the last attack, so it's not like we can just make more units. Kind of just stuck with what we got. Okay, we should be alright. One more hit.
Father,
there we go.
We must escape.
Must we? Escape from what? There's nothing here anymore. We already killed it all. Okay. Where are we going? Why is there a loading screen? I thought this was all one level. Maybe it isn't. Can there be loading screens in the middle of a single level? I didn't think so.
Your enemy lies across the sea, Father. Your fleet awaits.
We've got to establish a base on the far shore as quickly as possible.
No, I definitely remember this whole situation. If I remember correctly, there was another relic over here. Wasn't there? No. I could have sworn there was another one there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. It increases building line of sight. That's incredibly not useful, but I'll take it. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, there are krakens between us. Oh, I actually killed it. No, not you. You. Thank you. Jeez, that took a lot of clicks to actually hit the correct thing. Oh, we actually have the Kraken between us and them. Okay. Well, we're just gonna slip by because we have enough health to just kind of tank the hits. And I don't really trust this group of units to actually win. So. Alright. Man, this is not great. Okay, just food in this. You guys can start hunting. We need a temple. Why are you guys already fighting something? You're not supposed to be. But okay. Oh, we did win eventually. Good. Oh, great. And we're back to being Greek for the time being. Which is, you know, great for us, I'm sure. What is happening? Why are you not making more villagers? I told you to... I right-clicked it, right? Oh, great. Of course, they just send attacks around the... You see why I hate this level? Why I hate it with a burning passion? I mean, sure, they give you a lot of hero units and a lot of myth units, but at the same time, first of all, I don't have any way to actually heal any of these units. And additionally, they just keep sending attack after 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 attack at you. I just landed and I haven't gotten a second to breathe and figure out my economy. Like, that's just cruel and unusual. I guess I need to keep an army further out so I can intercept the enemies before they get to us. How'd you just get one shot, my guy? Caster is a freaking big wimpy baby man, and also half of our guys aren't even attacking. Yeah, we're not even attacking the enemies. Okay. I just wanted to take out the lightning things at the front, but I guess that's just a restart. So if I restart here, since it was a loading screen, is this the start of this level now? Or will I have to go back to the load and deal with the whole boulder thing again? Load. Go. Okay, no, this is the start of the level now. That's good. So I don't have to use the saves.
We've got to establish a base on the far shore as quickly as possible.
Esto, malista. Bulume. Esto, pani. Ne, pani. Esto. Bulume.
I do wonder.
Malista.
So, if I were to if I just leave these here, if I skirt around to the right, could I land on the other shore and use my earthquake to wipe out some of their production before the game starts? Because if I can do that, then I could, in theory, you know, reduce the threat of the enemy's attacks right from the get-go. No, it does not look like it would be very easy to land there. And I think their production is much further in than that. So that's just not doable. And unless we landed right here and then broke down the tower, broke down the lightning, got through. I mean, what would the... I don't know if we'll even be able to land now because we don't have enough ships to body block, but we'll just try it because we're reloading anyway. But what would it do exactly? Because we're supposed to be landing and going over to the town center. If we land here, can you actually drop off your units? Did you all do it? Yeah, it looks like you did. Alright. Can you guys make up your mind as to where you want to go and what you want to do? Because just walking back and forth over here for 10 minutes does not actually help anyone. Yeah, no, and there's just no way in from here. Because all of our units are wimpy. And the enemy is way too strong. Who do we even worship in this? Hello? This? Hades. Why are you Hades? I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Because we have a lot of myth units and we're like the evil faction, but still, Hades isn't necessarily evil.
We've got to establish a base on the far shore as quickly as possible.
This is just... I remember very vividly why I hate this level. Very vividly. Like, the most vivid thing in existence. Because it just... on the higher difficulty, this level just sucks.
Lege en wedge. Gary.
Man, you guys kind of suck. Especially compared to the cabinets from the last section of the campaign. These things are just wimpy. Because they can't summon giant serpent army. Yeah, now you're just kind of letting the Kraken die. Why is it that when I left it completely alone, we won this? But then when I'm actually there trying to beat them, they're all of a sudden strong enough to wipe out our entire army. Maybe it's because these weren't in there soaking up shots. I don't know. Is that everybody that was on there? Really? You're trying to tell me that? There we go. Okay, now here's the actual question. Can you guys just get out of here? Stop attacking my units. I'm trying to figure things out. No, stop repositioning. Stop repositioning. I hate you all. If only the villagers go over here. Villagers, go over here. Villagers, thank you. You all stand ground. If only the villagers come over here and nothing else. Does it go to the next segment? I mean, they advanced. But does that mean that they'll attack us? Or are we safe? No, we are very much not safe. What do they do if we just never land then? Because yeah, this isn't ours yet. We need some way that we can make progress without landing on their shores. Because I am 100% convinced that we are not capable of fighting off that force at the strength that we are at when we land there. It's just not feasible. Because I mean, okay, the first couple armies are doable. Evidently, that is very evident. But the issue comes down to, would we be able to actually sustain that sort of assault against us? And the answer to that is no. Because I would need to get in there, make an economy, get a bunch of upgrades. I don't even know what upgrades we start with. We start with just myth units.
On the far shore as quickly as possible.
So here's the plan. What if we land here? It's a little unconventional, but there's trees here. There's room for farms. I can't make any more villagers. I'm stuck to just 6. But in theory, I can gather some extra resources here. Maybe make a barracks, start barracks and an armory, start getting upgrades. I have gold income. How do I have gold income? 105 per minute. Hot dog. If I just AFK here, I'll be rich. So yeah, there's that. How can I see what my upgrades are? Tech tree? No, that doesn't show us what we currently have. It just shows that we can get hero. Okay, so we do start with bronze upgrades. What age am I in? I'm in the 4th age. So that's good. That means I can get up to champion units as of right now. Turn in the wood. Make a barracks. Should we make an archery range? We're Hades. Do we do archers? I don't play Hades that often. Let's actually look at this again. Let's see. Okay, we're going to assume that the... Oh yeah, I think this. Yeah, I think this is what's giving us our gold trickle right now. But we're going to assume that the god powers we have lines up to the units we get to make. So we have, this is our default power from the first stage. Then we have Pestilence, Pig, and Earthquake. So Pestilence means we have Cyclopes, which increases our Hoplite. It gives us a Hoplite upgrade, and a Toxotes upgrade, and Hippaspis. So that increases our regular units. Piggy means sadly we do not have Healing Temple. So our only form of healing in the world is out of the question. It does give us the ability to build the Argo, which is very nice. And villager upgrades, not that useful. Villagers. A lot of villager upgrades, and then Nemean Lions, which Nemean Lions are nice, I guess. I would have preferred to be up here with this, unless maybe they just gave us the different god power, but we have this. You know, these things, I don't know. We'd have to make a dock and see if we can make the Argo. Essentially, I think that's the only way we'd be able to tell at this juncture. And then we have Earthquake, which sadly is not the Plenty Vault. I mean, Earthquake is going to help, don't get me wrong, but Colossi and Plenty Vault are hard to beat. Plus, the better upgrades for our armory and stuff are also good. So let's see. Heroes against myth units. That'll be useful because we have a lot of heroes. Ranged soldiers. Adds divine damage over time to our ranged soldiers. Okay, that's good. And this would also be quite good. Makes our arrows fly faster and increases our damage by a bit. That is very nice. Sadly, if we didn't get this, then we're missing out on this, meaning that we're not getting the full bonus of being Hades, because they just chose us the wrong thing. I mean, if it had given us the Cyclops, and then the Manticore, and the Chimera choices here, then we would have this bow upgrade, and this bow upgrade, and we would be uber powerful. But since we're missing this, we're at a bit of a disadvantage compared to if we could have chosen, and we don't have the Healing Temple, which lowers our viability long term for stuff. We have this. I don't remember how good these guys are compared to regular archers, but this doesn't affect them. So I think it would be best to just stick with the regular Toxote. But alright. Léger. So everybody get in the boat. But we're not going anywhere. We're just going to bring these guys into the corner here. And you are all going to stand ground. Stop moving. Stop moving. Okay, you're still vibrating. I didn't want my boats to have a freaking vibrate option. Just stand still. Why are you so ADD? Just stay still for 2 seconds, please. Thank you. Okay. So they're still advancing, but maybe if I don't land, they never make more attacks. And it's not like they can get any stronger. Their units are already seemingly pretty much fully upgraded. So if I can catch up, let's see. Yeah, so we can go from heavy to champion units here. We have the gold trickle, so we're making infinite gold. We have a lot of wood here to burn through, and we can make farms. So if we wanted to, how do we have so much population? Do we have ownership of like the houses over here? Are there houses over here? No, I think we just have that much population room, which is great because that means we can actually make more of an army. Do we even need this? I don't know. Because if we are indeed Hades, perhaps the archery range and the archers, it depends on what upgrades we have. As I said, I'll need to check. Let's see, because yeah, there's nothing telling here as to who we are, but
Μάλιστα, Ρητόμος.
Here, okay, yeah, so we definitely get the Shafts of Plague, which is great for us. So that definitely means that we have all of this. And then we can get Champion Arrow and just make a bunch of Toxitates, which would be delightful for me. Then we can land, and I guess we should have maybe a front line consisting of myth units, because it started with a lot of Minotaurs, which is weird because they didn't give us that upgrade, I don't think. We'll have to wait until we make a Toxitate and see if we have this. But either way, we have Cyclopes most likely and Chimeras, both of which are fairly good frontliners, and both only take food and favor. So in theory, we could make those out on this island if we put a temple and farms out here. Will they ever attack out here? I don't know. This honestly feels like, I don't know if you remember, but I think back in the day when I did that level where you're supposed to be going through the, like, channel with all the towers, and then there's the, back at the beginning of the level, there's the temple that makes all the free colossi for you, and I actually holed up on the island with the Colossus temple and just sat there for most of the game because the enemy couldn't path to me, so it was the only way to survive their attacks. It kind of is giving the same vibe here, where I'm choosing to hole up on some random island out in the middle of nowhere instead of actually going and playing the level as it's supposed to be done. Guys, stop moving around. I put you in a hold position for a reason. We could get gathering upgrades. Those would... I mean, we have pretty much infinite of all resources right now. Because, as I said, gold trickle, plenty of wood, we could make a market, we can make farms. It's all just a matter of time how many resources I can actually make. I would be interested to see, though, if they have something in place to stop me from doing this. Because, I mean, it's kind of ludicrous how this is working so far. I would be surprised if they hadn't factored in, hey, somebody might actually try to do this. Alright, so we got champion. Yes, we do have the Bow of Horror, so that is good. Now, these guys are almost fully upgraded. We just need to make an armory and get the rest of our armory upgrades. Yeah, we already have ballistics and everything. So that is fabulous for me. We have limited space here, though. We really do. So we need to be careful as to where we're putting everything. Man, but these Toxitates are gonna be pretty swaggy. I'm quite happy that we're gonna have plenty of them. But they take 2 population each, again. Not sure why. Kind of annoying, that. We'll make our armory. Here we are. Oh yeah, we don't have fire arrows yet, which is gonna be quite good. So just grab everything. Oh, not enough gold. Oh, we'll have enough gold soon. But yeah, gold is definitely our worst currency right now, because as I said, wood is plentiful. Food, once we make farms, is going to be very reproducible, but this is at a solid rate of just 105 a minute, which is not bad, not good, just kind of exists. I do wonder, though, because they already aged up, which means that their base is already working. If I go over here and do something about fighting these, will that cause any issues?
In which into you.
Stop pulling more enemies, please.
Enwedge. Gary.
Oh, come on. Just lock on to one unit so very heavily
Into you.
and never give up. Like, kiting just isn't even something you can do. If they're just not going to engage with being kited, you know? Why do you guys do such crappy damage? Like, oh my gosh. Infuriating. We just do nothing to anything. But alright, we can have you make a dock over here.
Into you.
Why are you using that ability on an already almost dead ship? That is annoying. Because you could have taken out this thing or this thing, but instead you took out the thing that was going to die in the next like 5 seconds anyway. Like, what is wrong with you? Alright, well, we're going to have to use some resources to make some ships to clear this out. I think you might die if we're lucky. Well, I think all our arrows just keep missing. Either that or they just do no damage. Okay. We're smacking them with a freaking wet noodle over here. I don't know. Okay. Can we make the Argos? Yes. We can. We can also make crabs. Alright. I'm not gonna question it, I guess. I think the Argo would benefit from that. We'll make it, because why not? Yeah, our main issue is just that we don't have a town center. And without a town center, we can't make more villagers. In theory, if we wanted to, we could land, take the town center, make as many villagers out of it as possible, and just load them up and send them back here. And just survive on the island with like 10, 20 villagers, however many we can make before we get overwhelmed. And then we could just build up armies from here, land them over here where we can kind of get into the back of their base. Alright, oh, you do a lot of damage. Let's see how you do here. You take a lot of damage too, but you seem to be doing better than our older ships, except when all your arrows miss. You have ballistics. You're supposed to be hitting. Ooh. Kill it, please. Oh, come on, man. Okay, kill this. Don't let her land. So, as I suspected, they do indeed have some way of dealing with this way of playing. How did that get destroyed? Were they attacking that? Alright, but here's the plan. New plan. Because they can get out here, we need to have enough things that can destroy them. Why did they start us with a Kraken if we can't make them? Let's just make some triremes. Although, these are good against arrow ships, and they weren't using transports. There we go. It'll cost about the same. So that way, we will have a bit of a fleet going on, and hopefully we will then be able to intercept and kill all of their ships before they land, thus nullifying the risk of them fighting us at all. Can we make houses? We can. 5 of them. Wow. Okay, so we can get up to 200 population. That's pretty solid. How many can you hold? 15? We have way more than 15 units, though. You guys, go hide back. Oh, nay, never mind. They're sending enemies straight from that angle that I was going to send you. If only we had any way to heal. I would love to have some units that could heal our ships here. Where's the rest of my ships? They're still coming. Okay. This is an odd setup here. Let's do what we were gonna do, because they're obviously still sending attacks at us, and it doesn't really help to just be avoiding it. We could also make towers.
Ναι. Βούλομαι. Τέκτον.
Towers are very good against boats. So if we go here and we drop off our Cantos should be able to grab this, and that can start making villagers. Let's actually just unload everyone. You can grab this. Because in the end, we're going to make as many villagers as we can, and then we're going to run back to our island like a wimpy baby and hide. That is, in the end, my goal. And you guys just grab all the relics if you can. Okay, hold them off. We need to make more villagers. Why are you not making more villagers? I right-clicked it. It did that twice now. Oh, and they have a whole nother army coming. Yeah, I don't think we can survive more than a little bit of this. Oh, of course, you guys are just fighting over here now. Hero units, why are you not coming? Is that all our hero units? Where are the rest? Get in the boat. Thank you. Okay, why are you so delayed? Where's the rest of our heroes? Oh, there you are. Why did you not go to the boat? I double-clicked hero units. That includes you, you freaking piece of garbage. The AI in this game is just absolutely broken. None of it works the way it's supposed to. Okay, but we managed to get a little bit more out of it. Why are you fighting the dock? Out of everything here, the dock is the one thing that cannot shoot you. Okay. You can make a temple right here. Not only to pray at, but also because that will give us a place to put all these relics. Where did your relic go? You had a relic. I picked it up right at the start of the game. Where did it go? Why do you not have it anymore? Did you put it here? Why'd you put it here? We'll do a couple runs into the mainland to get relics and stuff, so we'll be back for them, but still kind of annoying. Good. You can't go further over here? Like at all? That's a problem. Yes. Wipe them out. Alright, we're gonna set you down over here so that you can make some more towers. Because towers are good. Okay, we don't need the armory anymore. It is superfluous. If that's the right word. I think so. Make another tower out further, just so they can't really land anywhere on this island safely. Oh, you can actually see the radius of the towers. I didn't notice that. That's kind of cool. You can't see it anywhere else other than when you're building, but I guess that's useful for if you're trying to build like a solid defense of towers. You want to know exactly their range so you can kind of overlap them properly. Can you guys carry units? I don't think so. Yeah, it's just these. So in theory, I could get rid of the transports and replace them with triremes just to make our navy a bit stronger. Oh, they left our sheep. And these sentinel guys. It's pretty nice of them, I guess. Okay, now that the armory is out of the way, we can just walk back and forth. So yeah, none of you have any units in you. So we'll delete you for population. And then replace you with like 2 triremes. Perfect. Why is there a freaking Heliopolis? Perfect. We are doing so good. I don't think they're ever going to be able to get a ship onto our island at this rate. Because they keep trying to go for like center of mass of the island, like right here or over here. If they tried to land like here, we might not be able to stop them, but it doesn't seem like they're doing that, so we'll just keep lining the whole shoreline with towers and make this an absolute fortress. So maybe even if our ships don't intercept the other ships, we're just gonna destroy their boats by default. Like, nothing they can do about it. But you know, I kind of knew that this level would turn into this kind of thing. I was expecting it from the start. Alright, hero units actually get in the boat. Thank you. Now we're going to take this one boat over to the shore, and we're going to go grab a bunch of relics. As many relics as we can carry and bring them home, because relics are nice. You guys scout a bit. I don't know where else there are relics. You get back to the shore. I think there's more. I think there's a lot of relics. Any up here? Oh, good. Eat in there. Okay. You need to come home. Okay. These two are gonna stay and try to grab more relics. Okay. Relic here. There's another town center. That's nice to know. Let's see. Building line of sight. Already full. We need a second temple, evidently. Alright. Now, one more tower out this way, methinks. And then maybe a couple towers up on this cliff. And then we'll be done. Like, we're gonna have a full freaking surround on this base. And no ships shall ever land. Where are all these villagers? Oh. They just can't reach those specific trees they want to do, so they do nothing. Go mine those. Long distance mining, it's fine. Okay, and we have you two. Are there any other relics on the land here? Okay, we did that. We need evac right quick. Argo, go get them. Because this army is a prowling. Should we take the sheep? Sure. Those can go on the boat. Get them on there. I mean, it's free food. We can't really make food over there except for farms, so... No, farms take wood as Greeks. I was kind of used to being Egyptian and farms taking gold. Alright, now if this is not a fortress island, I don't know what would be. Because the entire thing is lined with towers. I mean, I could put walls, in theory. Okay, the temple is full. What do we got in here? We have Trickle of Favor, very useful. Because I can't really get favor any other way other than using my limited villagers to pray. Special attacks more often, pretty nice. Building line of sight. Myth units are cheaper. And hero speed. Is that all that is? Yeah. But there's the Heliopolis again. Nice. Okay, so we need a second temple, is what you're telling me. In order to hold all the relics that we've owned. And what do these ones do? We have myth units are resistant to pierce damage. Villager movement speed would be nice. Ranged soldiers have more hit points. Very nice for Hades. And myth units cost less favor. Very nice. And each one gives me a favor trickle. So, useful or not, they'll still be good to have. Alright, so you guys are finishing up the trees. Let's see. Let's start by placing some farms and see if there's like a natural gap in the farms we can place. Yeah, there definitely is. Okay. Because yeah, I didn't know where to place the granary. Where to site my granary, sire. But this is a good setup. And there's no tower upgrades to get, so I guess these are already kind of fully upgraded, which is nice. You guys turn in. There we go. That is 9 relics. That's insane. Because, yeah, that's going to give us a lot of favor generation just passively. Alright, you guys are going to be done with the trees soon, which means you're going to come over here and start farming as well. And they're just losing thousands of resources per ship. I don't know if they even need resources. Once again, the AI kind of cheats when it comes to resources. But even so... okay, you guys can maybe gather from the sheeps. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, you guys gather from the sheeps. While these guys gather from the farms. Get that free food in our face. And what else can we do? I mean, we're just kind of holding out for now. Oh. Since when did we get vision of this? Is that when we... Probably when we landed. Can I just... I could just earthquake their base. They gave me line of sight. I'm gonna try it. Because there's a production building here. So I assume there's more production buildings over here. Meaning that if I can obliterate them... Yes. And it does damage to the Wonder. Not much. Sadness. Alright. Well, we got rid of one of the buildings. And damaged significantly a lot of the others. Now, the thing here is that this just costs favor. And you know what we have plenty of? Favor generation. I mean, seriously, we have infinite favor if needs be. It just, once again, is a matter of waiting for all of it to pass. Prostegma. What's this? Better Chimera. They have the fire attack, but maybe it would be better to stick with human units, just so we can save our favor for earthquakes. Because if we could earthquake the defense down here, we could get rid of their statues pretty easily. And in theory, if I really wanted to wait, because they're not going to be doing much here, if I just keep making boats, they're never breaking through this with their 3 triremes and 1 trireme boarding parties. Like, none of that's actually going to do anything to us. So in theory, if we just kept getting favor, we could hit this with direct earthquakes over and over and over and over again. And eventually we would destroy the Wonder without ever entering their base. Now, I'm not going to do that this time because that sounds like it would take a very long time. But I'm just saying it would be possible to. Alright, sheep come to the shoreline here. Alright, you guys are still just gathering more of these goats. Very nice, very nice. We could send out a Pegasus. We have access to those. Yeah, they don't stand a chance with that. So I think once we have Earthquake back, I'm going to go up to here and scout with the Pegasus the defense they have from the water. And then I'm going to hit it with an Earthquake. And it's going to be glorious. And so actually, we don't need much food right now. So actually, if you just go and pray, how much does that increase our favor generation? By about double. Good. Now finish up that goat and do not kill the next. Thank you. Okay, let's go pray as well. Yeah, we're slowly taking some damage, but that's fine. What's our favorite gen? 40 per minute. Oh, man. Hot dog, we are making a bank. So... yeah, we'll have Earthquake pretty soon here, honestly. The only issue is that's all of our villagers. All praying. And we can't make more villagers because that would entail going to the island or the mainland. Now, I guess in theory, it would be possible, actually. Because if I stayed on the island, we have infinite resources of all varieties, in theory. I could also go here and try to get this. I don't know how we get there. Pegasus, you're cheap and expendable. Go figure it out. But in theory, if we could get that, then we would have even more infinite resources, because plenty vaults are very strong. Okay, destroy him. Now there should be 2 towers over here. We might be able to slip by staying at the edge of the map. Yeah. Once again, if only we were Egyptian, we could just make a rock and just fly our guys straight to the Wonder. Oh, what's over here? Looks like a place for a relic. I can't see a relic there because everything's kind of in the way. But alright, there's a whole path over this way. No relic here either. Weird. Yeah, these are just some ruins with a little path that nobody is even really supposed to see, so I don't know why they put so much effort into embellishing that little corner of the map. But yeah, there is indeed a plenty vault here. Hi, fellow Pegasus. It seems to be accessed through the enemy base. Ooh, but we could land here right at their shoreline and access it. That wouldn't be too bad. And maybe if we grab it, maybe they would just leave it be and I could just have that. That could be nice. Oh no, not the towers. Yeah, so that's all that's here to defend. We would just need to wipe out their ships somehow, or just go in, do a bit of a kamikaze, land some units. Probably land them here, because I don't think they can slip by this. Maybe. We can land them here. We'll figure it out. And then we just need to go grab that, and then come back, maybe pick them up in a different boat, and run away. Hard to tell. Who has the most health? Gargarensis for sure. And then Kamos. Kamos, as they called him in this version of the game. Alright, I guess the Argo would be our transport, or we just have a regular transport. The transports themselves actually seemed very durable. So, maybe that's the plan, and we just need to grab this. Because, yeah, getting some of all these resources... The only issue with having this setup is that while the resources are infinite, like the farms, they just aren't very reliable. Alright, you two will head out. Here we'll make a few more of these just to make up for the Argo not being there. And we'll just kind of blitz our way to the shoreline and drop off Gargarensis. And he'll do the rest. We're also sending in Kamos just because. There we go. Yeah, and they're body blocking pretty well. Grab it. Thank you. Now get back here. Transport ship, you need to not be dying. Please and thank you. Trying real hard. They're walking very slow. Can you get actually up to the shore? Okay, they just got one shot. Great. Trireme, get in there. We need somebody to pick these guys up. Additionally, we can make a new Pegasus. But, you know, we kind of need these two. We need them to, you know, not be dead. Never mind, the ship just got one shot. Okay, well, you two are gonna die over there, I guess. That's fine. Now, here's what we want to do, though. Is I want to hit this area with a good old earthquake, methinks. Right? Would there be a good spot for it? Actually, you guys could hide up here, I think. Maybe? Because, yeah, they can't reach us here. They might try to land units here and come attack us, but I don't know. By the way, we currently have a Plenty Vault, so that is better than I would expect. So we could earthquake this to get rid of the lightning statues and the guard towers, possibly, and maybe the gate. It's just the cost of earthquake will go up each time, so I need to be hitting vital areas. Maybe the docks? If they don't rebuild, then if we can destroy the docks, that would actually be really useful. Plus, over here might have other buildings that are like production buildings. So while breaking through the lightning and the towers and stuff would be very useful, it would not be exactly necessary. But yeah, no matter how much production they have, if we get rid of the docks, they can't send them at us, so we would be literally fully safe in that situation. Okay, let's try to thread the needle here around all the lightning towers. Alright. We can get rid of their temple. Some houses. Maybe the military academy. Got rid of a tower. Alright, and got rid of the academy too. That was good. Yeah, got rid of houses, tower, temple, military academy. That's a lot of production taken out. Now we just need to get into here, which means we need to build up a bigger army of ships. I think we're going to lean into the juggernauts a lot, because they do good damage against arrow towers. Not arrow towers. Arrow ships. Oh, you have bad regen. Gargarensis is like a Giga Chad in every way. He has high attack, much higher myth unit multiplier than other heroes. He is pretty speedy. You know, 4.5 speed. Has high health and high regen. Oh, hello. We're not here. Please go away. Okay, so this targeted... Can you guys just get in the corner, please? We'll come and resurrect them later. But yeah, it does turn out that it isn't just their own, like, coding that makes them go over to the places. It's actually, like, they track down wherever you are and go there to fight you. So, that is a bit unfortunate. Let's make an archery range. We can make it way out here if we wanted. Which is exactly what we're going to do to save on space.
Λέγε.
I don't think this trireme is going to get us any real benefit, so... turtle. We're just going to send this trireme to his death to heroically kill some fishing ships. Now we can replace it with one of these, and maybe some archers. Do we need the archers yet? I don't think we do. We will once we have a ground force, but the first order of business will be build up a lot of ranged ships, go and destroy the towers and these defenses and the docks here. And once the docks are gone, as I said, they won't be able to send units anywhere, which means, because this is fully disconnected from the mainland, they'll never be able to retake the Plenty Vault if I go in and wipe out the docks. So, that will be a good plan for me. Get that. We could even make another dock, because they tend to like to attack the dock, and I would like better, you know, production speeds on my ships.
Μάλιστα.
Oh, that's doing that again.
Tecton.
Okay, so it can fit here, but not here. Why is that? It's just weird. But alright, the lightning towers are going to suck when it comes to these ships. They're going to get like one shot by the lightning. But hopefully... Okay, these guys do have 24 range, which is nice.
Πρόσταγμα.
Maybe we'll just outrange them.
Λέγε ναι. Έστω.
I can hope.
ταπεινός. Λέγε.
And because all their ships come from here. Okay, hi. What are you doing on there? Exactly. I mean, it's kind of inconvenient for me, because now we have a bunch of catapults sitting on the shoreline.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
But why? But why are you there? Our guys just keep spreading out too much. They're taking a bunch of damage that they don't need to be. I know these guys don't have flags, but I don't like just letting any ships past at all. Alright, wipe out the last of this thing. I don't know why they dropped their units on the Poseidon statue landmass anyway. That's a bit odd of them to do.
I think
Alright, and actually that one died before it got to the land anyway. I don't know if it was stopping to attack someone, but... yeah, well, these guys can't really stop us anymore unless they have more siege somewhere. That one arrow unit is not going to do sufficient damage to really stop our advance. Can we destroy this? Might be nice so they don't have line of sight anywhere. There we go. Alright, we're almost done here. Get the Argo.
λέγε.
We
Πρόσταγμα.
might need another army to deal with this, because they have a lot of health still. And our guys take a lot of damage from everything here. I just took out 2 in one volley. What a Giga Chad.
Λέγε. Έτοιμος.
Come on, just kill him. Why is your aim so bad?
Λέγε.
Their aim is literally garbo. What the heck? Alright, well, we gotta make another army of those. Which, you know, is fine. We took out quite a few things. Most of their ships that they had were taken out. Pretty much all of their siege at the time was wiped out as well. We're still praying, so we're getting more for more earthquakes, which we could send in another Pegasus to go and extend our wrath to them. Because there's some building here that can make units, so I assume maybe there's more in this area, and we could probably earthquake here and wipe them out. We shall see. But yeah, their ships should come out a lot slower now, because we destroyed 1/2 of their docks. You see, this is how Age of Mythology was meant to be played. Alright then. Alright, there's no other real production in this area, but we'll get rid of a lot of their forward defenses here, along with that production building. Alright, we didn't even destroy the other tower, which is sad, but this is almost gone. Could have been better, for sure.
Έτοιμος.
Alright, boats are almost done. They haven't sent an army at me in a good while. I wonder if that's just because they have them all landed here, and they're just not making any more because they're, I guess, at population cap now or something. But pretty soon we'll have to send an army here to grab these guys and the Plenty Vault back. Because that's what we're really waiting on, is getting that Plenty Vault.
Λέγε.
Alright.
Λέγε.
Argo, you stay here again.
Πρόσταγμα.
Let the long-range boys deal with things. Okay, so they did just pick up the units that were here, it looks like. How long range do you have? 18.
Λέγε.
Alright, well, if our guys weren't spreading out so much like weirdos, they would have been fine.
Έτοιμος.
We're gonna go in here, wipe out the tower. And then we're gonna wipe out the dock. Now they officially should have zero way of opposing us water-wise.
Λέγε.
Yeah. We're not so good against siege weapons. Okay. But now from here, we can get rid of the rest of their naval presence and hopefully break down their gates as well. Not them. Get the gate. Because, yeah, the less obstacles that are in the way of us entering through here, which is, I think, where we're going to enter, the better. Take out lightning power. Thank you. And they still have a whole army here, but they can't really do much against us. So that's that. Their entire navy is done for. Now just stay still right here. Boy, that's not staying still.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμο.
You guys can just kind of passively whittle away at those guys. Alright, now we need to figure out what else we're doing. Because that was only step one of our plan. Now we actually need to land. First off, we could send our Cantos in the Argo to go and grab the Plenty Vault. What are you guys doing over here? You missed every shot. You only hit one. You are horrible at this, Argo. Who hired you? Who made you a hero unit? I think heroes are supposed to be able to hit things with arrows.
Léger.
Alright, that's a lot of militia. Our Cantos might be in trouble here. And you guys are still doing fine.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
Alright, just run past them and grab these guys to finish off the rest of them. Because I don't think you'd be able to solo all that.
Μάλιστα.
But with two now full health heroes, should be child's play.
Έτοιμος. Honey. Ismaken. Έστω.
And now our Plenty Vault that can never be taken from us, ever. Also, I think your grab is broken. Kind of.
Ναι. Honey.
Alright.
Μάλιστα. Βούλουμε. Έστω. Honey. Μάλιστα.
Now that's the easy part done. The hard part is actually defeating this entire area. But we have destroyed a lot of their production. Let's send in another Earthquake Pegasus.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
We have a lot of Toxitates. Keep making more of them.
Πρόσεχε.
Coming along. I think if we... That is a tough one. We could go in from this side. We've already destroyed most of the defenses in here. The only issue would be the units. There are still some ranged units around. like you. But I want to get in and maybe earthquake up in this region.
You do a lot of damage, my good sir.
Yeah, they're not getting past that. Unfortunate. I'll try sending another one, maybe send it at the top of the map and just get rid of the fortress. Like, put it kind of here so that these get clipped by it and the fortress gets hit full force, and then maybe that'll destroy the fortress. Because that would be a good outcome. Also go and grab this. What does this do? Farm faster. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Πρόσταγμα βούλομαι.
We'll probably want a front line. Who's best front line? Logically, it would be the Nemean Lions. Make some of them. Still have enough favor for an earthquake, because of course we do. Alright, we just need to be out of range of the lightning tower. I think we can survive the arrows from this for a good couple seconds, but the lightning tower might one-shot us. Move a bit closer. There we go. Perfect. Yep, and that's hurting this. Got rid of the tower and the gate that was left over, and it is damaging this greatly. I don't think it'll destroy it, though. Good, good. Okay. This thing got damaged significantly. It looked like this one also got damaged, which is nice. So a frontal assault is now becoming a lot more viable by the second. More archers. It's basically our bread and butter as Hades. Just oops all archers. And then, yeah, we already have our other guys in here. We'll need some transports. I think that'll be plenty, hopefully. Because, yeah, we have a lot of units that won't fit into one of these.
Πρόσταγμα πάνω. Λέγε βούλομαι. Έτοιμος.
Alright, good.
Πρόσταγμα ορθός. Πρόσταγμα.
Yeah, we should have plenty of space. These guys are just still smacking away at these guys. Very slowly. Yeah, but we should only have a few more and then we'll be at max population. How much do you guys take population-wise? Only one. Okay. These guys take population, though. Unnecessarily. Because these guys aren't really doing much other than whittling down random enemies here. So we can get rid of them. Replace them all with archers. Yeah, we ran out of our supply of wood, but as you can see, that's not too big an issue with the plenty vault here permanently. I wonder what their armies are going to be consisting of now. Because we got rid of quite a few of their buildings. They still have a stable here and a barracks here. So in theory, they can still make most of their units, but I don't see a temple that they have. They don't have any docks. I think this was a stable here. I don't see an archery range, so in theory, it seems like most of their army is just going to be either heroes or fortress units from this surviving fortress, or infantry or cavalry. And that shouldn't be too hard to handle.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Πάνι.
I know that technically, you know, if you go by the book, archers are countered by cavalry, but I disagree. Seeing as how, you know, my archers are OP. That's just kind of...
Βούλο. Ορθώς. Λέγε.
That's just how these things go as Hades. We still haven't made a market yet. We haven't really had to. But yeah, this base was not as thick as I remembered it being. And if we send you up here to do the same thing again, putting an earthquake like right here, we can take out you and the 2 lightning towers at the front, leaving this whole area completely open to us obliterating it. Because the lightning towers were kind of the scary part. Not gonna lie.
Έτοιμο. Βούλομαι. Λέγε.
We are ready. Yeah, I see the population capacity. It's fine. $180 damage on each of those frickin' things. That's why the lightning towers suck so much. Atlantis walls.
Λέγε.
Well, we can finally go and land on the shores of this place without insta-dying. They're probably going to send an army at us. The only reason they haven't been attacking us is because they don't have any boats to send at us. But now that we're on their shores, they should be sending army after us again. We have enough archers, hopefully, to wipe those out. And actually, we could send you guys over as well. Just keep breaking in. You guys get sent over so we can make another town center so we can make more villagers. Yeah, a lot of these units they're not going to be able to remake. Like, any of their siege. Can't remake that. Unless they have another fortress hiding somewhere, but I don't think they do. Okay, you guys drop off here. You guys make one of this. Should I leave a villager behind? Oh yeah, we make shades at our temple. I completely forgot about that.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος.
Going surprisingly well. I think these archers are just wiping out most everything. Even the Colossus is plummeting against the onslaught of archers. Although I kind of wish they would focus on other things, but that's kind of how Colossi be. They soak up a lot of damage. Oh yeah, and we're doing damage over time with them too.
Λέγε. Πάνω.
Alright, just keep wiping them out. Okay, you guys are starting to see. You see that? I feel like the dude that, yeah, you know the dude in The Incredibles where he sees Dash like flicker on the little camera and he's like, you see that? He did a thing. That's how I feel. Because I'm just sitting here pointing at the frickin' town center, just like, see, it didn't do the auto make when I told it to. I bet nobody believes me. They think I'm just crazy. Also, why are you moaning over there, Caster? Like, come on, bro. It is not that deep. Alright, we gotta go destroy their production buildings, all of them. You guys do extra damage against buildings, so you know what to do. Yeah, I don't think they can actually compete against us anymore. I think that ship has sailed. at this point.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Καλώς. Χώρο. Ισμάχιν. Καλώς. Πάνι. Ορθώς.
Yeah, I did not think this one attack would actually beat them.
Πάνι.
But, here we are.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμο. Ορθώς. Ισμάχιν. Βούλομαι.
Wow, you're
Crush their
durable.
wonder to rubble.
Ορθώς. Καλώς.
Alright, still got some more units over here. That's why our archers are wiping them all out. Okay, the wimpy moaning wasn't even caster. I think that is either one of our archers or one of their cavalry guys.
Πρόσταγμα.
Or maybe that's the militia.
Ορθώς. Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
We don't have enough of the stuff.
Πάνι. Ορθώς. Χώρο.
A hero has fallen. Oh, where did they come from?
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλο. Πάνι.
Alright.
Ορθώς. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθώς.
Alright, you guys gotta get back up here and save our heroes from the militia. The evil militia that shall kill them all if we do not intervene. That is a wall, not militia.
Πάνι. Ορθώς.
Once again, I don't know what the AI has against walls, but they take every chance they can possibly get to just attack walls instead of anything useful. It's horrific. I hate it. Alright, we're just making more villagers over here now. In case we're ever sent back to... Why are you running off into the sunset, my good man? I'd rather if you were not. Alright, everybody, we have more to destroy here, evidently. Yeah, you need to stop using that, because it's not useful at all. You literally do more damage if you just auto-attack for that duration. Oh, hello! Evidently, they either just had this guy sitting up here the whole time, or they have another temple. I don't know, it seems like it's caster. He's a freaking wimp. And he moans a lot. Which is kind of uncomfortable, but you know. And as you can see, I, as a sensible individual that is not a dirtbag, am focusing on fighting, you know, combat units and town centers and things that are important, not the villagers. You know, I know, newsflash, villagers are not combat units that should be engaged first and foremost. Who would have guessed? Okay, and this is almost down. Just spamming out a bunch of hero units, and I'm not a fan. Alright. And now that all the threats are gone, now we can focus on the villagers. That's a pretty good ability, actually. You can, like, knock a bunch of enemies around. But alright, they now no longer have many villagers. They don't have a town center. That means they can't make any more of their hero units. Which means, I believe, we have basically taken out every single combat unit that they could possibly have or make. Oh, there's another villager. Make sure they don't rebuild. He built a farm. How diabolical. It's kind of odd, though. I wonder if they can build a farm. Can they like rebuild their buildings eventually? Because, I mean, why wouldn't they be able to if they're able to build farms? Oh, you guys have a lot of guys over here. We'll make sure you don't rebuild anything.
Ne.
Alright.
Pani.
Perfect.
Is maken.
Ismachen. Oh, we deforestated the entire place here. We are evil human beings that just wiped out the entire freaking rainforest in 2 seconds. Yeah, just wipe out the wonder and we'll be good. Start sending them down there. Chop all the wood. It does not deserve your mercy. We could use another, you know, group of people coming in. I think they'll destroy this before they even get there, but we can try. But yeah, we have eradicated them quite thoroughly. Get in the transport. Get in the transport. I don't know why this version of the game has such a hard time with transports. It's like the shoreline just isn't the right shape anymore for you to be able to actually get them onto the boats. Victory! Ooh. Easy game. Counter myth units and titans. I don't think they need to put that, because titans are myth units. That's kind of how they
Zeus
do.
cannot interfere directly, or it will touch off a war amongst all the gods. That is
Fair.
why you are here. Make no mistake. If Kronos escapes, this will be Atlantis, and all you love will be lost.
But I did that. I'm gonna go and destroy Atlantis if Kronos wins.
Are you all right?
Yes, just a bad dream.
Come, join us. It is time to plan our attack.
All right.
Let me make sure I understand.
Oh,
Osiris's pyramid guards another passage to the underworld?
Yes. If we can reunite the body of Osiris, he will live again.
We have one piece. There are 3 more
One
which
piece?
must be found and brought here.
I didn't know
We
they
have
had
to
one
split up.
piece in
Amonra,
this.
you, Chiron, and I will divide our forces and recover the other
That's
pieces.
crazy.
Ajax, you come with me.
You know, splitting up and searching for clues is not the proper way to go about this, Arcantos. I would prefer if you all stayed together. But alright, good advice is now done on Ludicrous. I always try to check this, just because on earlier missions, I didn't check this every mission. And I had gone through a few missions using Lay of the Land command to try to get the lay of the land, figure out what the mission's about. And then when I won using that, I didn't come and check this, and it turned out that because I'd used a cheat code in those levels, it didn't give me the credit that I'd beaten the level on that. Even though Lay of the Land didn't actually help me all that much, other than making it faster to memorize what was going on in the level. So it was kind of sad. But I redid all those levels. Now we're up to here. But I just check every single level no matter what. Okay. So we gotta do this. I want to do more than one level this stream, so at least I want to finish this if we can. But we'll see. I'm not sure if we'll be able to. If I remember correctly, this is a tough one.
Is that the place?
Yes, Kemset's stronghold. The piece is inside.
Yep.
Are the men prepared?
Definitely the level I remember.
Yes, Amonra.
Good. If Kemset is there, no one is to touch him but me.
Alright. That seems
The farmers must
like a bad
agree
idea.
with the island neighbor. Perhaps they will help us.
Alright, now we're back to defending an island. Or a shoreline. So it should be pretty much the same as last time, just on a much bigger scale. And we'll have actual resources and town centers, so it'll go a lot faster.
Hear me, people of the Nile. I am Amonra, enemy of Kemset. Assist us, and we will end his pillaging of your lands.
We will help you visit the farmers to spread the good news, Amonra.
Okay, that actually worked. These guys are going to farm immediately. That is good. Hello, farmers. I am here. Thank you. Alright. And so we can gather up their buildings for us. I want to... I don't know. We may not win this round. Just because we are scouting, figuring out the lay of the land, as I used to with that command, and now cannot. But it's good to always know where everything is before really sitting down and putting together a game plan for the level. I don't even know if they're going to be attacking us, or what they're going to be attacking us with, or where, or when, or why. And can I just go over there and destroy their docks? I mean, they don't look that well defended. They might have a navy, but probably won't be that big of an issue. Alright, everybody else should come down here and start mining.
Kid.
And make you one of this. Where's my pharaoh? Where's my super suit? Alright, we got a town center down here that can be made. Thank you. Alright, we got one of those. Grab that. Thank you. If I remember correctly, there's a temple over here. I don't know why I remember that. Oh, hello. Okay. I thought 100%. I don't know if I'm just like slightly dyslexic, but I was 100% convinced this said Shakespeare. I was like, bro, how did I just get a freaking... How did I get Shakespeare as my pharaoh? But no, it's Shepsiskar. But close enough. We're gonna call him Shakespeare. That's him right there. He's Shakespeare. Alright, but yeah, they give us lots of town centers here. I remember they have attacked here before. I remember vaguely what this level's about. Let's start trying to make our army here. Ooh, we could get myth units with lifesteal. That would be nice. But not necessary for now. Yeah, there's a temple. I remember this temple because that's where you can put your things. Towers now deal more to myth units. Hey, look, another one. Put it in. Thank you. Increases soldiers' pierce armor. Okay. Yeah, and I think naval supremacy is going to be the name of the game here. We're going to need some army to deal with their landing parties until we can get naval supremacy and wipe out all of their ships. But once we've gotten rid of all their ships, it should be easy. Right? Methinks so. What are you guys doing? Still building. You're very slow. Not like mentally, just at building. Thus, I'm going to request you go and build another thing. Good luck. Oh, good. Of course, they go straight for our villagers because that's just what they do. Alright, you guys go scout over here. She'll go turn in that. Alright, these guys are gonna go build. Definitely just start on this stuff. Do I get my... These are heavy. Let me see here. No, we do not. Because we have this, sadly, so we don't get the serpents. That sucks. That's horrible. It's had to give us this, which I guess kinda helps a little bit. If we wanted to use a lot of myth unit water things, then that could be nice, but we don't have a lot going for us in water myth units. We just have Leviathan and Turtle, and I mean the Turtle does some good damage if you turn off the special attack. What are you doing? Are you just coming in, or do you have enemies? He was just saying hi. Okay. That's fine, I guess.
Girl, you into you. You refer into you. And
Oh, great. Okay.
girl.
So they have these things. What's good against these things? I think the melee ships are good against those, right? Yeah. Unfortunate. Honestly, though, I think some good war barges would probably be good against anything. Or any ships, at least. Well, right now we're just kind of building up money to try and... Oh, yeah. There's on that. Okay. We can diversify a bit. We don't need that much on gold. Still need you here. Just these 4. These 5. Alright. Now, some of you will want to go onto wood, which will be good for us. You guys just keep doing friggin' boy who cried wolf at me. Because eventually I'm just gonna hear bwam, 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 you're under attack here, oh goodness, oh no, oh, your farms are getting destroyed, oh goodness, oh no, and then I'm just gonna ignore it the next time an actual alert comes out and is like, oh, by the way, they're attacking your town center. I'm gonna be like, it's fine, it's nothing, it's probably just nothing, as it's been the last 50 times. Don't worry about it. So we need more boats. We definitely need more boats. Give me more boats. I don't think there's anything else on the mainland that we can do. We could get a transport and try to go... Oh, there's actually a land bridge there. Amanra, go. See, landing party, and I almost didn't look. I don't think we'll be able to deal with that right now, though. I need more actual units. Who? You guys? Okay. So you can stop. We got enough villagers for now. We need some actual units going to deal with this. We have a temple, so we can make some priests. Pro-ing Yawit. Alright, Amanra, where are you? Amanra? Did I put you back with the army? Yeah, I did. Okay, you're there. So they're gonna be coming up here next. Yeah, our waters are safe for the moment because of our army here. I'm not wanting to really mobilize my army until we can get champion units on these and much bigger army for it. Come around this way so you can actually heal properly. Thank you. Yeah, so we can just take out these Anubites. That will be good for our health. But we don't have enough of anything else right now. I kind of thought that our camelry would actually do something, but no. And of course, Amanra is not nearly... Why are you running into the enemies? Like, what is wrong with you people? Oh, we had a landing party here. How? Oh, okay. Well, that's a restart, I guess. Hi, Abos. It's not going too great. That was my first run at the level, though, so we didn't really know where everything was and what we were doing.
Must be weary of their island neighbor. Perhaps they will help
Stop
us.
being slow. Thank you. So we need to grab the important things quickly, get our economy going faster. and then start immediately on pumping out naval vessels. I want to maybe just blitz them with ships. So get over here. All of you will go over this way. I don't know if Amonra herself has to be near something to gather it, but we'll see.
And we will end his pillaging of your lands.
We will help you visit the farmers to spread the good news, Amonra.
Alright, no. It has to be Amonra. So everyone... Oh, you can just cross that. Okay. Now you... Gonna start making some siege ships. You need to start doing all this. And yeah, the Navy is gonna be quite integral to what we're trying to do here today. Why did it say that this converted and then didn't? There we go. Alright. I don't know where all the buildings are, per se. But we'll try our best. So let's see. Why are you not making the units? I told you, again, I think, to make the units. Didn't I? Did I forget that? But once again, whenever you right-click this, it has like a 50% chance of undoing, and it is so annoying. I might have just forgotten it this time, but I am just sick and tired of feeling like I've pressed the keep making this forever, and it doesn't. It's just so buggy. And for no good reason. Once again, this is a remaster. It's supposed to have less bugs. But no, it has more. Many more. And I don't get why. Alright, you guys, I need to actually make one of these. And yeah, on this map, the reason why the Navy is going to be so important is because all of this is water. There's water between me and the entire enemy base. So, let's go down here and grab these villagers. We're not going to make the town center this time, but you come up here and get this farm. You guys can start ranging out. There's towers here. I kind of should get those with Amonra. Where's Amonra? He's over here. Okay. You guys are gonna go grab gold. Grab this for line of sight. Grab this for having it, I guess. And then you're gonna send that back, and then we're gonna go up to this tower. Because if we can, I seem to remember defending this area greatly last time I played this. Now, if we can just destroy their docks. I don't know if they rebuild them. In some levels they do, in some levels they don't. But if they do not... Oh, hello. Bros are like, oh yes, I am one of you, Mr. Siege Ships. Don't mind my red paint. Yeah, he is literally just a pacifist. I don't even know. No, he's not. Why did you not move? I told you to move. Alright, we can't kill this very easily at all. We might need some priests on land. And, like, bring him over to them. Because, yeah, look at that. That does no damage. Whereas he does some damage.
Defend the harbor while you build a navy.
We need a lot of things, and my brain is not doing them. Alright, you guys need to go get some wood. Where'd the Leviathan go? Did we kill it? That's why I brought Amonra over here. No, it just ran away. It's up here. Bro, this guy's just being a big wimp running off. Alright. So we'll wait a little bit again. We'll move you guys into here. We'll move our priests wherever those are. Where are those going? Priests? I made priests. Oh, I already sent them up there. Okay.
In which?
Good job, Amonra. Keep face tanking all the arrows. Now that we have wood production coming back in, we can do this with more of these. Get some priests up here to heal. I know repair. UIR. Alright. But we're not going to be facing them down fast enough by water to be able to beat them entirely that way. So we are going to have to do something else with that. Put you guys to stand ground and just kind of right in this pass here, so they cannot get through. Does religion add bonuses? No. The priests, they can heal. As you can see, they healed this boat back up to full. They also do extra damage against myth units, which if the Leviathans come in, then I'm going to need the priests here to be able to deal with them. So, they're pretty important. We're going to send a priest down to heal these guys real quick. You can go and do some more wood. We're gonna go with some spearmen as always. We love us some spearmen. And actually, you're our designated builder person, so you don't get to rest yet. We need an armory. We also need more houses. Just make more houses, slave.
Kids.
Never mind. Make one more house, and that's it. Okay, yeah. Here's that landing party. That's gonna suck. Luckily, we don't really have anything down here right now, but if we did, then that would be a problem. We can keep some of the priests around here. We're gonna bring you down here. We need to make more priests. We need to make more of you. We need you to hurry up. Oh, but we're raw, which means that our priests can empower buildings. That is gonna be very useful. Alright, what do you guys have? Yeah, you guys have spearmen, heavy spearmen, and Anubites, which are not bad, but that explains why we didn't do so hot with just our camels last time, because spearmen counter camels. But spearmen also kind of sorta counter spearmen, so it should be showing up anytime now. Hopefully, we will have sufficient anything to be able to do anything here. How about the Pharaoh as well? My random farm. My random house. Those cost like literally nothing for me to replace, oh no. Let's definitely take out the Anubites. Can you send your guys in, please? What are you doing? I hate you all. I want you all to burn in the depths of hell. You all have my immense hatred. Once again, oh boy, time to go attack civilians. Yuck. Like seriously, it is all they think about. And thus this attack is taking 20 times longer than it should be because they decided to run off away from my own army to just go and be a-holes. And I don't understand why. I hate them. I hate them so much. They're just insufferable. The AI, I really am partly considering just not even finishing the game again. I like Age Mythology, but this version of it is so infuriating that I just don't even want to, because they butchered it. They totally butchered the AI, and I don't get why they did that. Because as you saw, they were fine. The Anubites were fighting my guys for a time. They were Okay, now we have a whole nother freaking attack coming in, and I haven't rebuilt even half of the army because my population is capped out because of all of this. So what are we supposed to do about that? I don't know. So you guys go over here. We need to make town centers because obviously every other form of population has just been failing us, and you guys need to preemptively run away because the army is going to be here, and if they see you for even half a millisecond, they're going to just have an aneurysm and try to kill you. So we need to evacuate every single civilian on this half of the galaxy to somewhere else. I mean, okay, it's not a problem that they would somewhat target economy. That's what they used to do. They used to be able to search out the map, find where you're like mining. If you're not mining with a tower or a stronghold nearby, then your villagers might die. That was fine. But when they have an army between them and economy, and the economy is like way far away, and they would have to run for like 10-20 seconds to be able to reach them, and my army is right there shooting them, there is no reason why they should tunnel vision in to the enemy villager 10 miles away from them and just run straight for it. Because then all it's doing is making me have to put all my villagers into the town center, and then my army has to chase down the enemies. Like, there's just no reason for them to do all that. It's so dumb. And it's like, I get that on some level, getting rid of the economy is a good idea, but it makes the game so unfun to play. It just, because my villagers can't be anywhere. I can't have them mining here because the enemies might come up to here and sniff them out and just start running cross country to attack, especially because they have Anubites that can jump over this, so my army can't even like intercept them and body block them. They just jump, and then there's nothing I can do. All of a sudden my villagers are dying, and then I have to replace the villagers, and then they're not working, and it's like same with here. Since I saw this attack on the horizon, I have to bring all my villagers to the opposite side of my base just to make sure that they don't get focused in on by the enemy. It makes the game so freaking tedious and stupid, and the game didn't used to be like that. I mean, I'm just trying to like compare this game with what the game used to be, and it's such a downgrade. It is so bad. Alright, can you actually make the units, please? Like, seriously, we have no population anywhere for anything, and we can't fight this army without making more units, but we can't make more units because we don't have more population, because none of the areas that the town centers were in were actually safe, so I never made any there. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, we're in the middle of frickin' fighting, and he runs off to go fight a frickin' villager. Yeah, that makes sense. Glad he did that.
Into you, in which.
Okay, we don't need you doing that. Time to manually reset all of these to doing what they were doing. It's gonna take so long that the next attack is gonna be here before I actually get any of this done. And where's my pharaoh? Did he die? We need to wait for him to respawn. And now we're basically out of money because we haven't been gathering anything. So it kind of just puts you into a death loop of, oh, an enemy is here that delays you by like 5 minutes on all your gathering. And then, oh no, the next enemy group is here because you were delayed for 5 minutes, so you didn't make any money, so then the next attack you're not ready for at all. It's just frustrating. The last level was a lot better with it because you didn't have to deal with any of that. We just sat on an island and hid for a long, long time. It was kind of glorious. Because, yeah, in the last level, it was just not very viable to be... Oh, good, we're out of gold. Which means down here is the only other gold we can get. And down here's where the enemy armies come from, and we don't have an army for ourselves. So... we're just gonna die. Isn't that great? Oh, look, another army. At least they didn't come down this way. But we have no priests, because we have no gold, because we had to stop mining gold, because they were attacking the gold. So that means we can't make an army to fight this. And I don't have any god powers either, because they decided to give us all the god powers that suck. Amonra, you have to solo like 5 Anubites. Good luck. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, and they have another army down here. Where are they even going? Oh no, they're coming back. Okay. I was like, oh, don't they smell the delicious villagers? What is wrong with them? Now they do. All right, just delete everything. I don't care anymore. Because we don't have enough population. We don't have enough anything. Because they start you off in such a really bad situation. They just give you some units that they specifically... The first armies they send specifically counter the units they give you at the start, which is a really scummy thing to do. But then
must be weary of their island neighbor.
they give you a really bad economy right off the bat as well. But then they just keep sending attack after attack, and everything's so spread out because it's on an island here. So I'm thinking that I will just ignore the entire lower half of the island. Because if I try to do anything with that half of the island, usually things go bad. So...
hear me, people of the Nile.
Amonra is going to take that.
Enemy of Kemset.
Then we're going to go up
Assist us, and we
here.
will end his pillaging of your lands.
We will help you visit the farmers to
We'll
spread the
take
good
the
news, Amandra.
towers first,
These towers will help defend the harbor while you build
just so we can defend from that angle without
Ark.
having to make any ships yet. And what is the plan? We need enough of an army. Okay, we need to start making these guys to go down here. You guys can start building this. You can head down here. You got that yet? From across the way? Nope. Okay. So grab this, then there should be the temple right down here. Alright. Now we're gonna need wood production. You guys can come up here. There should be some enemies up here for you guys to fight, while Amonra does the important work. We'll grab the villagers. This is still making, right? Yes. Okay. Ooh, we can make this, which will be very integral to keeping our population good, because population was really the main issue last time. We weren't able to make any units, not because we didn't have enough money, but because we were just population capped the entire time, which was really crappy for us. Okay, grab these guys, send them up here. We're gonna have them be our woodcutters. You grab this just for scouting. And then grab this, head back here. You guys are done there, so you can head back out to here. Okay. So we're making good gold. Why are you so slow, Amonra? I need you over here. Like yesterday. We can make a couple of these just in case. You need to go grab the last relic, but first you're gonna go here and then to the relic. Because we want to get those houses for our population dilemma. Need lots of wood cutting, lots of gold, lots of everything. We need to make a town center pretty soon here, I think. So you can actually go start that. There's one over here that's pretty safe. You grab that. Go over here. Now, most of their attacks so far have been exclusively infantry and myth units. So, I think axemen and priests would be the best combination against that. So let's start making a few priests. And then we'll need to make one of these. Kind of running low on everything except food. That's fine. Alright, and the towers are holding these guys off pretty well, so we can start building up resources for that. Move them over there. This is still fine because it's not a landing party yet. Oh, good. Okay, we can get tower upgrades later. I remember that's how we did it when I beat this a long time ago on Titan difficulty. Okay, now make an armory. You can go help with that real quick. You guys are all healed up. Good, 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 good. Axemen. That's a lot of ships. Okay, we also need ballistics. That's probably at the armory if we don't already have it.
And are you refer?
More priests. We'll need axemen once that's done upgrading. Definitely need more gold. Give me more gold. Why are you here? You were never here. They're just coming up with new things to kill us now. They can't really be losing those houses. I mean, I could just remake them, but that's a hassle. Coming up with new tech just to annoy me. Okay, start making more axemen. Put them over there. Ships. How'd you get so injured? Who hurt you? That guy? He's a meanie. Okay, we need more towers along here. Okay, you guys come back into here. We're gonna send a priest or two up here. Landing party hasn't landed yet. It's good. Make more priests. Definitely keep making the axemen because we're gonna need them. And then there's a bunch of these over here. I forget how you get to those though. Just up there, camel. Go check it out. Make some more barges. Oh, we need more food production and stuff. Oh, you guys are done with that. And now you're just gathering wood for some reason. Don't need to be doing that. You come down here. Oh, we don't have enough gold. We'll get that first. No, don't attack him. You guys go attack. Need a lot more gold. Okay, we have more gold. Perfect. Now we're gonna build this here and we're gonna turn this into a citadel center because their attacks are coming in now. And if we can block off their attack with a citadel, we would probably have a bit of an easier time fending them off. Alright, there is a relic up here. Do we have Hands of the Pharaoh? Yes. Okay. So we're just gonna send one priest over here so we don't distract Amonra. Alright, but these guys shouldn't be that big of an issue, methinks.
Greek.
Alright, all of this is staying pretty stable. But our population is becoming an issue again. We already got fortified town centers.
Greg, you are air.
Need you guys to rebuild any
Kids.
houses we've lost.
Kids.
There we go. Then we're good. Then luckily, if this is a citadel center, then maybe it'll be secure enough for when we do, you know, our stuff with the gold.
Enito. Greek. You refer.
Alright, we got the relic. You can stop making villagers now, because we have plenty. You guys can go down here real quick. Alright. Now we can heal up. We need some villagers to come down here. We'll just build a mining place right in the middle of those. Take some people off of the wood, because wood is not necessary. Anyone will tell you. Where's my other priest here? Priest? Priest? Why are you down here? I need you guys to heal the ships. That's your whole job. Okay. I think that this level, though, was kind of a fluke so far, because I feel like the first attack never came in. Oh, hi. Why are you here already? That must be that first attack that never came in, and I was wondering where it went. Alright, everybody get back and heal. You guys can go back out. What are you doing? Okay, we should just delete this and just empower this. Alright, but this area is stable. We just need more gold and more food. And we'll start to be able to take this on, because if we get enough gold and food, we can go up to the next age. And if we go up to the next age, then we would be able to get champion boats. And if we have champion boats, then we can take out their docks a lot easier. And if we take out their docks, then we win. That's essentially how I see it. Unless they rebuild the docks. Then I'll have to take out the docks again. Then we win. You know, if we could just keep the docks down forever. But I do not remember if this is one of the missions that they rebuild on. Alright, but yeah, we'll have our army standing down here so that we can intercept their army before they get anywhere near our base. Because it seems like they usually either drop them off here or here, and they can't drop them off here with this blockade in the way, so... Yeah, so for the enemies to get to us, they need to make a boat or a leviathan and put their units on that creature/boat, and then shuttle them over to, as I said, either down here somewhere or in here. And if they don't have access to boats, they can't do that. And so, if you get rid of all their boats and all their docks, they will then kind of just fall apart, which is exactly what we want. And once we are no longer under threat of being attacked, then I can focus on boosting my economy super big, and then making a huge army to fight them with. But for now, we're not doing the best economy-wise. We have a lot of wood coming in, so we can probably stop a lot of the wood and switch you guys over to farming. But of course, they put the farms not like right flush against the town center, so very inefficient if you ask me.
Kids, you need to. Tayo.
Need more gold. Sad.
Kids.
There we go. Okay. So our farming is doing better. Okay. Our attack is over here. So yeah, they've switched up their army composition a little. Because now they're using scorpion men,
In wedge.
which counters my infantry, but not by enough. You guys would like stand, please? Thank you. Because yeah, our infantry still survive it, especially because we're getting armory upgrades. So we'll be fine. You guys get back into the pass. How much gold? Does take lots of gold, so we'll wait. I wanna get this, but we need a Migdal, which also takes gold. So that'll be a while. Let's see. I think we have enough for a Migdal here. We should put it by the water just so it can help defend against water attacks. But this pass is kind of the only place they can get into my base, it looks like, from their attacks that spawn over here. So if we defend this one walkway, we should be alright. Priest, go and empower that. Oh, good. Defend the villagers, please. Thank you. But okay, they're back to just doing some Anubites. Those are a lot easier for us. It was bad timing with the, you know, the villagers being here, but either way. Should we get, what does this cost? Wooden food. We're not getting much food. So, yeah, you will stop. Alright, that's fine. Arrows are very good against ships, surprisingly. So just repair that up. And actually, yeah, that'll keep this pass safe from any enemies that are trying to go through that direction. So that's pretty important. Okay, our food has gone up significantly since we're not making any more ground units right now. And this should help us significantly. Ooh, I want that. But I can't get it until the next stage. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Still be a while. We need a villager that is useless. And we'll want to make a market somewhere. This isn't as far away as it could be, but we can always move the market later. Oh, and this also gives us line of sight, so we can maybe see an attack coming a couple seconds before we have to attack. Just if I happen to be looking at the minimap at the time they show up. Aha. Okay. Which of these do we want? This would increase our melee units, which is nice. As they lose hit points, it makes them stronger. Huh. That's pretty nice. Infantry hit points at speed, spearmen efficiency, or we can go with Son of Osiris spam, which is a very strong tactic. But most of our army will probably be axemen or spearmen. So let's go with that. And then we'll have a tornado to use every so often. Alright. We're at max population, sadly.
Into you.
And it's a bit too quiet, if you ask me. They haven't sent an attack in a little bit, and it makes me nervous. Okay, you can make some of these guys. Send them there. Need to get this as well in the next age, and we need more population.
And are you repair?
Ah, because we built a building here, now they're like, send in the siege. Sadly, that won't help them very much. I mean, it's gonna help them against the building, but their main army is still kind of doomed.
Greek, you tayo.
Now it's only a matter of time. Because eventually, I'll be getting up to champion units. And then I'll make more of these, and we'll venture forth. That is bad. Yeah, keep body blocking them. Okay, but with our priests here... Can we heal you? No, not fast enough. Sad that we lost a unit, but that was the Leviathan, and if you saw the little flag in its mouth, that means that it had a bunch of units in it. And so by us killing it before it reached shore, it killed their entire attack wave. Just like that. Which is quite nice for us. Alright, now we have one of you. What we really need is to take this. That's the real prize here. So... let's see, we have plenty of resources, so get champion and that. Maybe you guys can make some more docks. Just so that we can do this faster. That was a really small attack. Good. Because yeah, if we can get this, then we get more population. And that means more boats. You are slow at building this. That's fine, I guess. Start making all of those. Oh, get a turtle as well. Nice. So... yeah, that's good. You start making them as well. Is that actually what they look like at Champions? They still look kind of... I don't know. Would rinky-dink be the right word for that? They don't look very strong, even as champion units, but it's fine. I'm sure they'll be perfectly effective.
Greg, do you refer?
Okay, you should actually be over here by the town center, just so you're safer. Down here is doing fine. Okay. And you're done as well, so you can also make units. But of course we're at max population, so we can't be making units. Where'd my turtle go? Oh, it's still there. Somehow I blinked it out entirely. I think we need more than this. But I don't know, we'll range out and see what kind of defenses they have right now. Maybe this will be sufficient. And we can always back up to the priests if need be. Alright, you are going to just attack that. Okay, wipe out the dock first, and then we can start cleaning up the enemies. Alright, it turns out I think my turtle can 1v1 a Leviathan, which is actually quite nice. Because the Leviathans are the one thing that these guys can't really fight. Alright, you go back to the priests and heal up. You've done us a great service this day, good turtle. Now we're just going to destroy this dock as well. Slowly cutting them off from the water. Aha. They're just heavy versus my champion. So in theory, we should win this pretty readily. Might lose a couple boats, but that's fine. We're gonna try to minimize that if we can. Okay, we're under attack down here again. I think this will go fine. But yeah, it is really unfair the way that their AI is so very good at what to prioritize fighting, and my AI isn't. As you were saying yesterday, the AI of my units is like 0 IQ, but the AI of their units is just like 10 million IQ, and I have no idea why. It's such a big discrepancy. Because yeah, not only do they go and focus down the villagers, which, while being incredibly annoying, is a smart thing to do, but also their siege units were all focusing down my building. They ignore fighting our regular units to send the siege in and attack the buildings, which once again, incredibly annoying, do not get me wrong, but it is technically the right thing to be doing. And that's partly what makes it so irritating, is because I can't do anything to stop it, because my units don't do that. My units don't prioritize what they should be prioritizing. Come back here. Alright, but we have a lot more boats now. We'll send them out pretty soon. But this whole side of the island has almost been cleared of docks. Actually, I think we want these to stop making units for now. You know, at the very least, if this AI was put in charge of like a real war, it would be very much unelected. Like, can you imagine any real war leader going in and just being like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. You see that military base right there? Yeah, ignore it. We're gonna bomb about 2 miles this way. Yeah, the children's hospital. Yeah, bomb that, you know? That's what the AI would be doing, and it would be Geneva Convention just so fast, you know? Everyone would just be like, but sir, you can't bomb the children's hospital. He's just like, but the economy. We gotta take out the civilians. How much do these make? 35 a pop. That's pretty good. Make more of them. Eventually. Alright. Not you two. You two stay here. That is that poor fishing ship. Alright, we'll head down this way and take out the rest of the docks. And then I think I'll do one more loop around the entire place just to...
We should scout Kemset's whole island before we choose our beachhead.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Thanks for telling me, game. Alright, we have some enemies there our land forces can deal with. Another Leviathan. Why are you still in range of them? Yeah, this situation kind of sucks because it's just walking trying to offload its units, and so I'm having a hard time keeping up with it. Because it does not want to stop and fight like the last one did. The only reason the last one stopped and fight, or spot is because we like fully body blocked it and it couldn't get to where it was going. Which we can't really do out in open water. Oh hey, another turtle.
Sent giant turtles to defend Kemset's island.
Oh no, not the turtles. Whatever will I do? They're actually decently difficult. Even with my help of the other ships, my turtle almost died.
In which?
We're just gonna have to deal with this manually, even though it's not taking much damage at all. Is it gonna cost a lot of ships, isn't it? Oh hey, it's a Leviathan. I think that's coming back from dropping off a enemy group? Possibly?
Into you.
Okay, it's almost dead. Kill it, please. Thank you.
Good.
Hello? Okay. I guess that has a stun effect on it that I didn't know about. Kill them all, please. Oh, hello. We're just here for the dock. Don't mind us. We don't want any trouble. Alright, we don't have our turtle anymore, so we can't really fight this Leviathan that well. Oh, how did this happen? Where did my priests go? I guess they got killed. Okay, you're gonna have to come back and deal with that, and then we're gonna need to build more towers, probably. Okay, you guys are conveniently not doing anything, so let's go build some defenses. You guys need to get back home quick like. Oh great. We're running into more enemies. Where do you guys even come from? There's no docks up here. I guess I could have come around the back of the island, or they remade the docks, which would be a bad thing. Let's send somebody who's high health up this way and see, just to make sure that the docks haven't come back.
Gary. Into you.
Because if they have, then we're gonna need to do a lot more. Nope. Nothing out here. Alright, yeah, they must have just come around the back side of the island. And what we're gonna do is we are going to place a big old stronghold out here. Because we can, mostly. And I need to send some priests up there. You guys have something to fight over here? Alright. Yeah, our army is wearing quite thin, so we need to get this done with. All you guys come down here. This can get all of that. You guys are so slow at killing things. I mean, does that boat dies? It is not great. Wait, you guys are fighting. Nothing too hard though. That's good. Priests, where are you? Why are you so slow? There they are. Frick, they take a long time. Just a random freaking crocodile, bruh. Get out of here, no one likes you. Alright, priests, we're finally. Hopefully they can squeeze around this. I think they should be able to. And then they can heal up here. Get all of this and flaming arrows, because why not?
Into you.
Okay, and our remaining axemen are now better. And if we can heal up our boats, then we can head out and deal with the last of their docks, and then they shouldn't be able to attack us ever again. Which is why I haven't been making more boats, because if I make more boats, then take out all of their docks, then we're not going to be able to really do anything with the remaining boats. So why have them? So if this will be enough, then I might as well just keep this amount and go and destroy the rest. Which there seems to be 4 docks left? Yeah. All on the back side of the island.
Gary.
Okay. Now you guys can stay here with the stronghold, and the stronghold should... Okay, we have a landing party here. So block his way, because he can't drop off his units if he can't get to the shoreline. Priests need to come in and help with it as well. Okay. Heal up the ship. Perfect. Because yeah, we would have had a lot of attacks coming in this way if we hadn't been defending right here.
In which?
But no more of that. We shall be free of their tyranny very soon. Hopefully. Ah, big attack. Luckily, we're now far enough away from any of their buildings that their siege don't try to go and attack any buildings. Okay, you guys can F right off. We're not here for you. Thank you. Actually, listen to me. Okay. They're like, oh, sorry, we'll back up. Yes, I understand that we're under attack at the place that I am currently staring at. Thank you. Okay, why are you guys not all doing stuff? Alright, the town center's done. Now, this is where things get a little tricky, because I want this gold, but I don't really trust my guys to be down here, so we're just gonna leave. Go grab those now.
Into you.
Oh, get out of its range. Alright, you're just gonna empower that. Oh, you are outranged by you now. Oh, that's bad. That'll buy us a lot of time, but it's not a permanent solution. Oh, great, another turtle. It's just what I always wanted. I think we might need to just go home. Can you please move? Thank you. Finally.
Into you.
Because yeah, we have nothing that can counter the turtles on the water. Because if we were Greeks, then we might have the Argo, and the Argo would be able to counter it pretty readily. But because we're Egyptian and we can't summon any serpents because of how they decided to age us up, you know, against our will.
Into you.
You guys actually attack this.
In which? Greg, you are there. Up. Time.
Go and repair that.
In which?
But I guess we'll bring the turtle back to
Into
the
you.
priests if
Garrett.
we can. Is he even still following us?
In which?
It doesn't even look like it. So what are we gonna do about that? I mean, we can make our own turtles. Because the turtles seem to be the only thing that could actually fight the turtles on a even playing field. Okay, that's probably bad. But yeah, we don't have enough units to deal with that many scorpion men. But we started making units, luckily. What are you doing over here? Don't let him destroy that, please.
Caillou. Ah.
Very close one, but that's fine. The only HP that matters is the final one, as they say.
Garrett, into you.
Okay, now we have our anti-turtle turtles. And those anti-turtle turtles can out-turtle their turtles. And then we win, essentially, after a long struggle. Because we haven't even boarded their island yet. We have just been poking at the outskirts. Alright, I'll see you around, Ebos. Always good to have you in here. And I'm sure I'll win, most likely, at this rate. We got past all the tough stuff. Okay, you two need to turn off that. Why are you ignoring our guys? Okay, there we go.
In which?
Alright. Took down that turtle very easily. Yeah, see you around, Ebos. So... yeah, this needs to be repaired eventually. Got some good units there.
Into.
Get rid of that. Because they're just leaving them out there all alone for some reason. And I seem to remember this portion of the island has a lot of interesting stuff on it. Oh, hello. It most certainly does. It has their entire army that they're having trouble sending to me because, you know, we destroyed their... oh my gosh, that's a lot of turtles. Why do you have so many turtles, my man? And I still have nothing that can help me against turtles. Not even any god powers. Yeah, why are you under attack here consistently forever? Oh, it's because you were actually attacking that. Yeah, and this will basically wipe out our entire army here. Those turtles are, they're just invincible. I literally can't do anything about them. They take 0 damage. And they have 1,000,000 of them. What is this?
Into you. In which?
Okay, the tornado finished off the dock, luckily. And of course it hits us with a thing that then stuns it forever. So yeah, the entire army is dead there to only get rid of that one dock. So we need to make a whole nother army again. Oh boy. We don't need that many. Let's say 20. Or so. And we're out of favor for more turtles, which are the only answer to get rid of their turtles. So we need somebody. You two are still out here. We need somebody to make a bunch of these.
Kids. 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 Kids.
Okay.
Great. Are you refer?
We will send some dedicated priests over here.
Enito. Tayo. Are you refer? You are
Okay. And those should be able to empower all those because we're raw, so we can actually do things. Okay, you guys are out of everything. That's fine. I guess you can just get more wood. You guys need to come back here. Body block. Okay, thank you. That would have probably been bad. Priest, where are you? The villagers have been here for like 10 years.
Into you.
Okay, these priests need to go heal. Where are the priests? Are they here yet? Oh, they are. Okay, good. There we go. Now everything's empowered and we'll get all the favor. So we can actually make the turtles. Which we should also get this. Because that lifesteal will help immensely with the turtles. Come down and get healed. Thank you.
Into.
I guess we just need to sit around to wait for favor, really. Because, yeah, we're not going to be able to do a whole lot if we go out now, because we're just going to be intercepted by the turtles. And then all our ships are going to be dead. And that's going to be it. You guys are done. Alright, go over here.
Inito.
Alright, yeah, luckily the attacks down here have been uncharacteristically small, which is very good for me. Alright, these extra turtles should be good. And with the lifesteal of about 25% of their damage, that should actually make them almost immortal. I mean, they do pretty good damage against, like, each other. But even so, even if it's turtle versus turtle, I'm sure my turtles would probably win. There's enemies here. How long are those enemies sitting there? And I didn't notice. Probably a while, it would seem. You see, that's why we have the stronghold. To deal with such circumstances. Get out of here, slingers. Why are you just sitting there? I'll explore the rest of the island later, once we're actually dealing with on-ground issues. You know, I just noticed that the bolts just stick into the water like it's freaking gelatin. That's interesting. How? One of our guys is just dead. We have no idea why. I assume maybe there was a siege weapon on the cliff that just one-shot it, but it's just kind of a douchey thing to do. Alright, but we did see a transport, so yeah, they got some units over there. That is a lot of myth units.
Garrett.
Just focus down the myth units with the turtles. And focus down the docks with the ships. Get rid of all the Leviathans, because the Leviathans are kind of double trouble. Because they are not only going to be able to attack our ships, but also they are able to transport units. And I don't like that.
Garrett.
How did you guys lose that? Seriously. Alright, well, we've lost that. We need to defend here.
Into you.
And you guys aren't going to be able to do very much of anything else, but that's fine. We have more pressing matters to attend to. I wish I had any kind of favor coming in. But we don't need these guys here because we don't actually anticipate any more attacks. All of you guys need to turn in because there's an army coming. That should delay them by a few seconds at least. And then we'll make more barracks so we can just make our army faster. Because now we're going into the ground assault portion of the whole ordeal, so we're going to need a lot more barracks production. Oh, that actually dealt with all the rest of them. Just send these guys down to wipe up the rest of the siege. Okay, now you guys... I mean, now that they're not really going to be able to make any more units, we still need quite a few more turtles, methinks. Because we're going to send out a bit of a turtle army that is then going to wipe up the rest of their Leviathans. And once all the Leviathans are dead, and since all the docks are dead, they'll have nothing to come over to our base with. And then that'll be good. Alright, you guys do something useful. I don't know what that something would be. I kind of want to get gold, but all the gold is in dangerous places, so... Just build a granary and kill the elephant. Good food. Alright, this is all of our turtles. And we're gonna send them off into the sunset. Make more axemen. Oh, you're all trying to do the stupid attack. Stop it. Stop being spinny. You do a lot more damage just by whacking things. I frickin' mark it. And of course they're going after the caravans instead of anything useful. Why? Well, we were still going to be moving the... Why are you still doing that? Stop. Why are you all still doing that? I said no. Didn't I literally just set you guys to not do that? Or did it only affect you two? I don't know. Okay, well, you got the elephant down right quick, I guess. build another one up here, because these are free, so. Alright, and that was a Leviathan full of units, so that is another attack wave stalled. And there's another Leviathan down, so they can't use it for transport later. Now, they had a lot of myth units over here, so I'm assuming they still have a few. Oh, but they're... yeah, you can tell that they still don't have a dock because all of their fishing ships are no longer fishing. Which means that they don't have anywhere to be dropping off the fish at. And finally, you know, ocean unit that is good at fighting land enemies. Because usually our water units kind of suck at it. Ah, there's another assault coming. Just get right on top of them, get the surround. Yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. There we go. That's another full assault wave taken out. Okay, and they gotta be low on Leviathans now. Like, that has to be one of the last ones, right? These guys are still not dropping off anywhere, so they still don't have a dock. It looks like they're never going to remake the dock, because if they haven't done it by now. Alright, those ones can't transport units, so not as important that we got rid of them, but still pretty nice. Can you get that turtle? Is he bugged? Oh, he's definitely bugged. Okay. Now, we have done all that. We could start putting you guys to automatic, and you to automatic. All of you can go over to here. We also need to go get Amandra back at some point, but that's fine.
You need to.
Okay, and that just finished up. So all of you and all of you are all gonna die. Accidentally deselected them. You're all gonna come down here. You're gonna build a town center again, and it's gonna be the best town center anyone has ever seen. Where'd all the slingers go? There used to be slingers here. Oh well. If they're dead, then I don't have to worry about it. And so I don't think you can reach these without water transport, so we're gonna need to make some of those. But now we own the oceans entirely, which is quite exciting. I literally think we don't even need these turtles anymore. Because they're... I mean, if they had a Leviathan, they probably would have done another ground assault by now. So I'm guessing that is a good indication that they have none left anywhere. And this will give us the population we need for our transports, which will be nice. Somebody go and wake up Amonra. She's just a bit eepy. Okay. Come get this house. So yeah, we can't make any more houses. That is not what you're down here to do. If I just wanted you to get more wood, there's plenty of other wood. No, we're here for the gold. The one material we haven't been able to actually gather in quite some time. We also have all these guys, and all these guys. We are going to dedicate a number of priests to the big ol' sculptures there. Everyone just come up here. There's a relic there. Go grab that. Head to the temple. Okay, and then we need some people to make a market. Kind of just way far away.
Gareth.
Where's Amon? There you are.
En wedge. Into you. EU Gareth. Into you. Into you refer.
So now we're gonna go down here and see what these kind of sectioned off islands are about. We'll get one of those. Fishing ships over there we can finish off. Alright, that was it for this island. Just some wood and a relic, which is pretty nice, I suppose. But you know, it is nice actually getting through all of that stuff and finally having the breathing room to be able to do all this. Alright, but yeah, this place has farms and gold, which is pretty nice. That was the last island. This is the last little bit of unexplored ocean that we care about. Alright, now you guys can all die. Thank you. Now you will come over here. We'll load up this boat as well.
Great UIR. You refer.
Okay. Now you guys will both go over here, because I'm pretty sure there's an entrance to this area, and then there's a bunch of relics, which might be useful. And then we start our assault upon this base. I'm sure that'll be easy. Yeah, and actually, we should start doing that, and that, and that. Good. Somebody grab this. Thank you. Oh, we got 3 more over here. That is very nice. Okay. Everyone back on the transports. That's all we were here for. You're just wanting to stay behind there, Mr. Priest? I don't know. Seems like a bad idea to me. Right, offload them there. And everything's going swimmingly here. You guys can get back to work. Okay. Each of you have... Oh, I guess the new rate will be at 100 gold each trip. That'll be nice. And how many of you are there? 9. I'll just make that an equal 10. Because I want it to be. Alright. Now we're just gonna bring the priests and Amonra over to the temple. Turn in all those. Although, yeah, this temple's already full. We need a new one. You. single-handedly build a giant stone temple. Thank you very much. Don't worry, we'll have a priest there for moral support. Just the conga line of gold coming in. That is indeed a lot of gold. And they'll get even more of this next trip because they'll all have the 100, which will be nice. Temple's almost done. Then we can drop off the relics and head out to attack the enemy base. For the first time in like over an hour. Because we've been playing this level for a long time, and yet this will be the only time we actually go and attack them. Oh, villagers to regenerate hit points. Increase naval attack. Come on. I just finished using those, though. Okay, we might not be able to fit everyone onto these 2 transports. Almost can. But yeah, these guys are gonna have a few left behind. And then I think starting here and clearing out this path first, and then going back and going up the hill and dealing with the rest of it is usually the best option. Can I just... Yeah, there's nothing stopping me, technically. I could just absolutely tornado the crap out of them. Nice. Alright, 2 full transports. Let's go drop those off. Alright, I got rid of the temple. That's some good production done. We'll be sure to land these guys out on the outskirts. I think last time that I beat this, I actually made a full-on, like, base camp here with, like, strongholds and everything, so I could just keep pushing into their base. But I feel like at this point, just doing it 1 army at a time shouldn't be an issue. But if it becomes an issue, might have to start that strat again. Because, yeah, look at that army. Deal with the statue quickly, and then go in and deal with them. Yeah, honestly, I'm starting to see why I made a base on their island last time. Because this is ridiculous. Alright, here's the plan then. Some villagers. We'll just take 5 of them. Get on the boat. You guys are placing them all there. We need champion spearmen. There we are. And probably more priests. Of course, all of these are going to be stopping production once we've gotten our base up and running on the island. Yeah, some barracks and temples down here should do the trick. We should have plenty of resources at this point. Why are you guys not on the boat? Loading boats is so finicky in this version. I have no idea why. But alright, this should be enough as a defensive force. So we'll send them in. Because we just need to be able to hold this beach until we can get production going here. So let's stop production. entirely here.
Greek tayo.
And then when we send everybody
Enito.
to go and
Greek.
get on the boats, though I don't know if everything will fit. Probably not. But that's fine. As long as most of it goes in one trip, we'll be happy. Why are you running? Like, you are currently on a shoreline. You don't need to run up this way to be better on a shoreline to actually pick up units. Okay, we actually have perfect amount of space for those units. Yeah, that looks like it was everyone. Amazing. I would drop them off here, and the villagers will do their thing, do some building. Because, yeah, that army was a bit too intense for us to just fight it head on. We can use our tornado pretty well. Well, we're gonna wait until we actually have an army going. Okay, you guys head back here. Actually, no, we need villagers to build stuff first, and then we can send them back with it. Priest, head up to them. And then we're gonna make another one there. So 2 barracks Sai. Maybe 1 temple? Maybe 2 temples and 3 barracks Sai? Then maybe some Migdal strongholds just to hold this place in between our attacks. That's good. Now, stronghold there. Alright. Now, Amonra will go in alone. Because I have a plan. There's a bunch of enemies right here. And now there won't be. Because Amonra can just regenerate. She can just stand in the middle of the tornado and not care. Alright, and that takes down their gate as well, actually. Weakens their army significantly. Now we go in.
In which kid and UIR.
Some of you destroy the tower. Just destroy the gate. Just running around the gate when it takes 2 seconds just to destroy it. Okay, I'm tired of all the siege, so take out the siege workshop. Hopefully this is the only place they're coming from and we can just get it done in one go. We're not even going to destroy it this attack. That is unfortunate. Alright, we're just going to leave people empowering this stuff if we can. Okay, you guys can just stop that, please. I said stop that, please. So annoying. You guys attack the shiny things, and that brings all the other ones as well. Great.
Tayo. Tayo. Tayo repair. Tayo. Into you. Great UIR. Ayo repair. Tayo. Ayo repair. UIR. Tayo. UIR. Ayo repair. UIR. Tayo. Ayo UIR. Ayo repair. Tayo. Ayo repair. In which?
Okay, you guys have made 0 progress on anything because you haven't destroyed any buildings. Do better, please. There we go. Alright, you guys can't really do anything on your own. I'm making way too many of you compared to how many of everything else we have. Alright, send them in. But luckily, we have enough priests to be able to handle any of their myth unit shenanigans. And actually, we have so many priests that normal enemies are actually taking damage from them, which is normally against the rules. Priests aren't supposed to do good damage against normal units, even in the final age. Ah, and they're sending all their myth units straight down the way, right at us. I appreciate it. Alright, now you guys are going to go up this way. Still got a couple things to destroy that direction. You guys are good. What the scallop? Why are there still so many units over here? Didn't you hear that I was attacking your base? I thought they were sending everything they had at me. But then they're just like, nah, bring out the freaking reserve army. Okay, everyone back up and heal. The tornado took out most of them. Methinks. So, hopefully we'll be able to go in there and clear the rest out. Villagers. And because there's nothing else around to attack, we kill them. Because that is the situation you're supposed to kill villagers in. So when they're left exposed. Alright. That is still a lot of units. My units are pretty strong, honestly. Luckily, we've gotten to the point that we are almost as strong as they are. Alright, destroy the buildings, because they can't rebuild those. And the villagers mean nothing if they have nowhere to turn in at. Oh, who the heck are you? Manicure. You guys attack them, please. They're not taking much damage. So I just kind of assumed they weren't attacking. Alright, you guys aren't doing much over there. Come up here. You guys... go kill Manicure. He deserves it. He's probably a horrible person. I don't know. Okay, everyone come over here and heal. Oh, okay. They have an army over here now. Perfect. Send our units down this way and kill them. Can we make anything out of you? I mean, technically, yes. Let's start getting elephant technology researched. Okay, you guys really need to get your ADHD under control. They're just like, chariot, villager, chariot, villager. I don't know which one to choose. Alright, well, our villagers are all dead, evidently. Why can you not move? It would have been nice if I could have had those to be able to, you know, repair our buildings, but I guess not. It's fine. Alright, now heal. Heal. Where are you going? Heal. Okay, now the time that we had to heal was spent running off into combat for some reason, so we now no longer have time to heal. Where are you going? There was an enemy right next to you. Literally 2 inches in front of your face. And these aren't just like wimpy enemies, these are enemies that we want dead. Very much so. Okay, I thought he was doing a spin attack, but he was literally just having a freaking aneurysm over there, I guess.
Where are you hiding, Kemsit?
Good question. Probably right in the middle of the base. That's kind of where he usually is. I don't have enough favor. Seriously, what is with this unit production they have? They just keep pumping out units faster than I could possibly kill them. Especially because then my units dwindle. And their units start building up. Because they're just making more units than I ever could. Maybe 3 barracks wasn't enough. Take out the tower already. Thank you. Alright, the tornado gave us a bit of a buffer there. Are you guys doing nothing? Why? Why were they all just standing there? They were just like, ah yes, time for a well-earned break after destroying that gate. Yes. Do I feel a spear stabbing into my side? Ah, too bad about that, but it's my break. My legally required 5-minute break. Even if someone's stabbing me in the face, I can't do anything about it. You know, them's the breaks. That's just how life be sometimes. Sometimes you get stabbed by spears. I mean, I know, it happens. I can't be concerning myself with things that I can't control on my 5-minute break. Do they just have another big group of enemies in the back waiting for us? Every time I think that they're gonna just be dead, they just pull out another 50 units out of nowhere. Luckily, I don't think we need many... No, they're still making myth units. From where? Must have another temple in here somewhere. Maybe in this darkness right here. It's the only other place. Unless they were just in reserve. Maybe they were just hiding back there. Okay, more guys. Charge. We're actually going to move up our production area to there. Oh yeah, and then we were gonna do you and you. Hopefully start making elephants. Because evidently, making barracks units just isn't efficient anymore. I mean, we killed their units really fast. It's just a battle of attrition because they have infinite health. Why are you running after the villager? Now is not the time. But yeah, luckily, I think the priests are kind of useless. I think they've run out of temples by this point. Okay, that's not dead yet. My bad. Hey, Blue Raspberry, and I am indeed winning. Just barely. As you might be able to see, it has taken an hour and a half to get to this point. Ludicrous difficulty is no joke. Because, yeah, I had to take out all of their docks while defending the base the entire time. And then I was finally able to do other things. You guys are out of resources. Go do that. Okay, but they're almost out of production. After the Migdol... They really have anything else? I don't think so. I think that was the last production building they had that I can see. Stop going after the villagers. You're getting shot in the face. Do I just... Where's Amonra? There you are. Do I just take you here?
We have reached the Osiris box. Now, where is my enemy?
Do I win? I win! Oh gosh, that was... Yeah, and that was only an hour and a half on that attempt. There were like 2 other attempts before that, but I think each one was only like 10 minutes. But that's probably gonna be it for today. We'll watch the cinematic here, probably. And then...
I have something I've
Oh,
been
hey, you
meaning
found
to
him.
give you since you first ran from me at the temple, Kemset.
I'd like nothing better than to drain your blood into the sand, Amonra. But I cannot waste time with you now.
Coward.
Why'd you let him do that?
Your time will come, Amonra. Soon.
And how's he talking to us from that distance? I guess we're just not going to question it. But... Yeah, I kind of blame Amonra there, because really, she could have just attacked the guy. Oh, great, the tree is next. Yeah, we're definitely ending it there. Because if you know anything about the tree level, it's gonna take a long time to beat. I'm sure that's gonna be a stream in and of itself. But we got 2 levels done today. Good Advice and the Jackal Stronghold, both of which were basically just wipe out the enemy's navy and hide on an island until you can build up enough of an army to beat them. Then we have the tree, and then a few other things. Oh gosh, this one's gonna suck. And then pigs, and then we're into the Norse, which is as far as we got on Titan in Retold Edition. We did the full Titan playthrough on non-Retold, but that's as far as we got on Retold, so that'll be good. Then we'll start just going from, instead of just from Titan to Ludicrous, we'll be going from nothing to Ludicrous on the metal. So that will be very good. But thank you guys for being here, Ebos and Blue Raspberry, and anyone else that may have dropped in. But we're going to be ending it there for today, and I'll probably pick this up, what day is it tomorrow? Yeah, I'll probably pick this up tomorrow, most likely. So, I will see you guys later, and goodbye.